Hey everyone, just 1 second because I think these, I'll wait till these die, then I'll hook that up. I like these. I want to keep wearing them until they die. How's everyone doing? So yeah, I hit start stream here and I hear these things make a weird noise. I wonder if they're dying. What's up? I know I'm off to a late start tonight. I had so much shit going on today. Oh boy. It's like this is my first chance to sit down and relax at 1 a.m. Crazy. Who's here? Hey, dinner's ready. Sue Elliott, what's up? Reagan. Oh, Sue Elliott. That's right. I got a message. I got to get back to you about something. Osbel. Hey, Claire. Claire, what do you? Girl, you should be sleeping. You're putting in really long days with this trial, but it's worth it. I mean, you guys are kicking ass with it. I've been watching you guys religiously now. Oh, I haven't even looked at comments yet, Brixton. Is it? Am I saying that? I don't have my glasses in here, so I can't tell. Yeah, I haven't even looked at comments yet. I haven't had a chance to sit down. Jay, hi Jay. Oh my God, hi. I miss you. I sent you a message not too long ago. For anyone who watched the video I made about Katie's coverage of 7M there. I think I called it the 7M team or something is the name of the video, or at least that's what the thumbnail says. The idea, though, to recite the opening there to the A team, I kind of stole from Jay. when I saw it a couple places when he was getting into arguments or whatever with anti-vaxxers, he just posted that up. Just it was funny. So yeah, my ideas are not all original. In fact, most of them are stolen. Hey, Liz. Huh, okay. Yeah, Claire. No, don't get me wrong, Claire. I'm thrilled you're here, and of course, be here. I want you here, but you are kicking ass though all day long. All right. So yeah, now what's this I'm hearing? I seen it posted in the Discord, the subreddit Discord. Something about Katie there's a deadline tonight at midnight or something for a filing. When I heard that, I'm like, I'll just push off streaming whatever until later. It may be late here on the East Coast, but I know it's not that late for you guys over on the West Coast. Although for Jay, it's like what, 6 a.m. I know where you live, Jay. See, they're making noises again. I think they are dying. My computer won't tell me though what the battery is. Son of a bitch. I might as well just plug this in now. Yeah. Oh my God. Speaking of the testimony today, or the Amber Heard trial, or whatever. Dude, holy shit. Tell me today wasn't crazy with her testimony. Oh my God. Like, I feel like I need to, I haven't even finished watching it yet, but I feel like I'm going to have to watch it like 2 or 3 times. Wait, let me, my settings. Okay, good. Sometimes I'll kick the microphone off and I'm told that I sound weird without it. I was asking what the best way is to reach out to you because I had some thoughts wanted to share on some arguments that are being pushed. I'm not active in this community, but I've been watching for a while. You can reach out to, if you can just email me, EKC People Suck, just like the channel name at gmail.com. That's it. Or any other contact information like Twitter, Facebook, all that. It's in the About section on the channel. So, but yeah, I would just email me because I check my email like a lot. I'm not like always on Twitter, but I'm usually on Twitter, but I check my email more than anything. Yeah. Oh my God. Oh, mass drop. I read that wrong. I thought it said mic drop at first. I was going to say, well, what? Mic drop on Amber Heard or on her counsel? Because she couldn't remember to like unmute herself whenever she wanted to object. It was hard to follow, like if you didn't know that was what was going on. Hey, Brianna, good to have you here. I started being a member, but I missed almost all the lives. Yeah. I don't have a good schedule. Like I just whenever I feel like it, really. Like my mods don't even know. Like they find out when you guys find out. Just want to go through here. So yeah, what's this? Is there supposed to be a filing tonight or something? I mean, because like, what is it? It's 1 a.m. here now. So yeah, it's past midnight for Minnesota, right? Um, I know. Oh, wait, I don't know if she's watching the stream, so I don't. She could just be responding to my message. Well, um, yeah. So what is this about a filing tonight or today? I got no answers yet. Okay. Yeah, it just said, I saw in the subreddit or the Discord something about the 17th. There's supposed to be a filing. There's a deadline today on the 17th or whatever, which means at midnight. And that it was a deadline for like Katie's side because in the comment or whatever I read it made mention of like graham crackers like making a filing, so it's her lawyer. Graham crackers. Graham crackers, and was it Krispy Kreme? Shit, hungry. Wait, fine. I can't see anything. Yeah. All right. Yeah, I've been on the. It's so cold in my house. I don't even know why. It's freezing. Like, and I'm never cold. I'm always sweating my ass off, and I'm like freezing right now. My nose is starting to run. But yeah, I went on the Minnesota the was it public access courts or whatever website. Let me try again just in case. But I mean, they don't necessarily like post shit like the second it happens, But then I remember I happened to have been streaming once when there was a filing in the Tati Westbrook without a crystal ball lawsuit, and it did post a pacer though, like right away or something. I don't remember, but I ended up reading it. The thing was so fucking long too. Oh my god! Like halfway through it, I'm like, why did I agree to do this? Oh, if you're listening to the stream, I don't know if it's this fight or this court case, or I don't know what court case. But yeah. All right, let me try this again. If it showed up in Pacer, it would show up in Minnesota, right? I mean, it's not going to just show up on one website, not the other. It wouldn't make sense. So I don't have to sign into the other one, right? All right, so this is 7M lawsuit. Anything new here? Nope. And check the Todd Chrisley one. Nothing new there. Okay. Oh, okay. All right. So yeah, that's why these aren't federal. Okay. They want to be on Pacer. Huh. Why didn't they? Okay, you know what? Never mind. That's a whole nother discussion. I'm not getting into that now. I'll ask that another time. And I started my microdosing again, so it's gonna take me a day or two to get my head on straight. So I'm a little loopy right now. It's fun though. So how about we go over a live stream, the rest of it? StreamYard. All right, there it is. See, this is, I believe this is where we left off last time. I did listen to it for like a couple more minutes, but that was it. So it's right around here. I know that we left off. There we go. Let me check chat here real quick. Not federal, there will be in Minnesota. Yeah, I searched her name just now. There's nothing there on either lawsuit. So thank you, though, Claire. What's up, Tina? What's up? Yeah, I don't know. See, I went back into the subreddit Discord and tried scrolling through the comments to see if I could find out more about it. But all they make mention of is that a deadline today. But I don't know. I could be reading it wrong. Who knows? KJ's team is Team S'mores. Oh, wait a minute. S'mores are good, though. I don't know if I want to call them. Well, no, her team would be good. I mean, her lawyers would be good. I mean, they, for granted, they can choose clients in a sense, but, whatever. I have no idea. Yeah, I have no idea what kind of filing or whatever. Yeah, exactly, Sally. Yeah, you know it. Oh, you missed the commentary from the other. We didn't really get into it all too much. I ended up having to go or something. I forget. Honestly, I can't recall. I can't recall shit very well right now. I can't stay. My anxiety is already off the charts from listening to abusive Amber testimony. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, well, I hope you feel better, Tina. Oh, okay. All right, so let's get listening. Where is it? I don't know where the hell I am. All right.
But I have read that and I have heard that.
Even Emily D. Baker sells shirts that says, "Trust me, I'm a lawyer." Like, you can't believe
for that reason.
No, lawyers like just lie all the time because they, that's what they do. They just protect the people. They protect the dollar, the almighty dollar. Like
they protect the person paying them.
Yeah, exactly. So he put on a good show for a while. Like he was gonna do this, do that. Like where is he now? You know what I'm saying? Like he don't care. Like and that's sad. But
no, he doesn't care. He had me convinced that it was somebody that was, these hackers from a hacker farm, and they were professional and follow the, he was following the money, blah blah blah. When all the time it was Nat.
Yep. He was telling Charlotte, "Oh, I'll take care of it." Remember Charlotte? And I was like, "Yo, he ain't gonna take care of it." What?
What the fuck? Okay. Though Charlotte was, asked or encouraged or whatever to, share the emails and shit that she was getting, she was also told to contact local law enforcement and, authorities and stuff herself. So, I mean, I'm not sure what really was being expected or whatever of Salts to do there. So, yeah.
You talked to Salt, Charlotte?
Yeah.
I
So
remember I
would've-
sent him every single bit of evidence that I found on her Instagram, which was he claimed a threat was from a friend or something, and the words were typed, and it was typed out, so there was no handwriting. I think she sent it to herself, allegedly, but I sent him that, and I said, they words and they threats are exactly the threats that are happening, and the threats Charlotte and other people are getting dismissed, completely dismissed. You know what I mean? It was only protecting one thing.
Nat even typed out an email. What do you call it? She spoofed my email and sent it to Salt to make it look like I was making a confession and that I was behind all of this.
Yep.
See, I never heard that.
I mean, am I muted? No, okay. I mean, actually, I don't know if that was done to me. I know that I received a lot of these, ridiculous emails, but I mean, all right, never mind.
You were blamed, Charlotte.
Yep.
Charlotte,
Nobody blamed her. I mean, when that happened, actually, I recall getting the same kind of spoofed email or fake email, or whatever, as though it was coming from Katie, and I think that was even also taking responsibility for shit. Nobody believed it. Nobody in the CC email thread or whatever that this was sent to. No, none of us believed it. No one was blamed. She was not blamed for any of this.
And he even say to you at one point, I know it's not Natalie Kennett.
Yes.
He said that to you. And
He said that to me as well.
Yeah.
I have the emails.
I don't know what he said to them or whatever, but from this was explained to me after the fact was that those investigating it, they didn't want the people responsible, or Nat, for example, to be under the impression that she was doubted. They wanted her to feel comfortable to keep sharing information or just being open with people and stuff. But as soon as doubt was kind of stated, then she shut right down.
DMs.
I seen that on Twitter that he said Natalie wasn't involved.
That's
and then now it well, not now, but whenever he posted that she was in fact involved, because wasn't he protecting her as well?
Mm-hmm.
He needed her declaration for friggin', the whole Tati thing. So he was being buddy with her just because he needed to use her for his ulterior motive, to win the lawsuit or whatever. But
yeah, the declaration with the fake without a crystal ball DMs.
Yep.
Yeah.
She can't work a microwave, but she can make fake DMs like there's no tomorrow.
Okay, so that is a thing. I did hear that too. Something, but she can't work. So that's a thing.
Yeah, she came in. She claimed that she could not work a microwave.
What?
She had a lot of people.
I mean, there was a liar in this community not too long ago that couldn't open up a wine bottle. It happens.
A wine bottle.
Yeah, but the way Nat was presenting it, she couldn't even work a stove to make herself something to eat.
Yeah. In the beginning, you guys, correct me if I'm wrong, didn't we all just think she was autistic because that's what she told us?
Yep.
Yeah.
She was autistic.
Yeah. She needed everything, and
Yep.
I need to pause this for a second. Sorry. It's just, I can't listen and type and say anything, but at the same time, I'm going to do this real quick. Oh my God, I can't. Okay, all right, I'm done. All right.
Under the impression that Kay had brought Nat in to do the hacking and the stalking and the doxing. Is that not true?
No, that's not true.
No, Katie was a victim of that as much as.
How do they know that? I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that that's true. I'm not at all. But I wouldn't state anything with such conviction, because at this point, I mean, really, we don't know. So I just find it strange that the whole panel of people are just right. No, that's not true. They're willing and able to just stake, I don't know, everything on it. It seems like they know.
People hate to see it.
Yeah.
Katie was a victim.
100%.
Well, yeah, I think she is too.
I can tell you, I don't think anybody on this panel is a real Katie Joy fan.
No,
No.
I know I'm not,
Oh, no,
but I'm not going
Nikki,
to
wait a
blame her
minute.
for something that I know she
Wait.
didn't do.
Yeah, I
You're
don't
telling
like
everybody that I'm a Katie Joy fan. So let's not pretend that you didn't say these things.
What? Who, me?
Oh, Nikki, stop.
I'm totally
I don't even know if you're a Katie Joy fan. That was from Nat, not me.
I'm a
Okay.
Katie Joy fan. EK says I'm a Katie Joy fan. Totally.
Oh, I gotta
I'm
hear
Nikki,
shit.
stop. So let's not pretend.
I know she
Wait.
didn't do.
Yeah, I
You're
don't
telling
like
everybody that I'm a Katie Joy fan. So let's not pretend that you didn't say these things.
What? Who, me?
Oh, Nikki, stop.
I'm totally a Katie Joy fan.
I don't even know if you're a Katie Joy fan.
We've all said that though. Nikki probably did say that along with the rest of us.
And that was from Nat, not me.
I am such a Katie Joy fan that EKC says I'm a Katie Joy fan.
Oh, yes, you are. You so are. Like you.
Yeah, Katie Joy fan.
You're like a lost puppy, like following your senpai around. I swear to God.
In fact, I told her to her face, super fan.
A super fan.
I used to get called a KJ spy.
And
It's
that
funny.
ended up making a lot of people feel really sorry for Katie Joy.
Wow.
I feel
You can still think Katie Joy was done wrong without feeling sorry for her.
sorry for her. I mean,
I do too.
She sure did. So her goal was to, you know, cause everyone to hate Katie even more. But really, we ended up being like, damn, Katie really does have it bad.
Well, that's screwed up. Like, she was for Katie Joy and then went against her, which I do know that much. She did go against her, but it was like, where the fuck did she come from?
We still don't
Who
really
knows?
know.
It depends on what story she tells.
well, she apparently had a doctor. It was a well-known. I think he was a well-known psychiatrist that diagnosed DID, multiple personality disorders. She made a sock account, pretend to be him. And I hear people say that she's done this in other communities, which I don't know which ones, but
I was talking with somebody else about this earlier. What communities? It's not as though I doubt this. It's sure. People who wreak havoc like this don't usually just do it once. Okay, there's usually a pattern of it, you know, in history, whatever. So I don't doubt this, but I would like to know which online communities this happened in, because I mean, I like to compare the situation, see what stands out, if anything, you know, just see what you can learn from it. So I would love to know which community she also did this in, because as of today, like, no one can tell me this. I don't know why.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Can I say something about DID real quick?
Yeah.
DID is dissociative, right? So the idea is that you have a trauma that happens in your childhood, and it's so severe it splinters your personality to some degree. So, like, you know that, like, something that's now getting backed up a bit is PTSD, which is something I have, which is where if you have childhood trauma, then you have it sort of glued to your personality to some degree, and you can react in some of the patterns that you have, or the anxieties you have, or the depression you have. It's sort of infused. It's not something that lays on top. It's sort of infused with some of your personality. But with DID, you splinter supposedly into personalities, and those personalities handle that trauma for you. So she mentions this personality of Dennis, who does all the dirty work. Well, that personality of Dennis then handles that trauma. The problem is DID is so highly debated, and if you read about it, people sometimes don't even think it exists. So she's choosing something that obfuscates her responsibility. Great, you have a mental illness.
Yeah, this comment though. No, I can't even see it. What the hell? One thing I hate most is that they claimed the motivation for having Nat on the panel was because people are so obsessed with taking Katie down, as if there could be absolutely no other reason. And like, as if having Nat on panel would be something that took down Katie. Come on. You know, just that's not going to happen. Okay. And the thing is especially for people who've kind of been around or whatever throughout. Do I have some? Okay. So for people who've been around and everything through the Toddy Westbrook Without a Crystal Ball lawsuit, like, it was like a roller coaster of what to expect next. And that, you know, kind of drove that roller coaster for a lot of it. So I think people just want answers. People want to see what they can learn, what they can find out. And that's, I think, for channels who've been around for about a year or so, I think that that's why people want to have her on panel or will agree to have her on panel. Also, in the same respect, people, I think channels who've been around for that long also are familiar with her and will nope the fuck out of that on one of those channels. But most importantly, so what? It's their channel. It's their decision. Let them, actually, I say let them, as if like, we could stop them. We can't and we shouldn't. But how about they just have on whoever they want, and then you can commentate on it afterwards, like a normal commentary channel would. And that be it. I mean, bringing some or doing a live stream and then the person coming up to talk with you, and then it seems like this dogpiling on her. I mean, just why? I mean, who elected you gatekeepers here in this community? I know I shouldn't. And say what you want. You guys are, all you ladies are in the anti-Katie community. Say whatever the fuck you want. Y'all are here. Oops, wrong one.
So does 90% of the internet have a mental illness. It doesn't mean your mental illness is an excuse to abuse other people. So that being said, even if she has DID, doing illegal and horrible thing, she still needs to be sectioned off the internet. And I think, I'm going to just leave you with this thought. Think about how you can disempower her. Just like you need to disempower Roadhog. You need to disempower these real horrible people. Otherwise, it's going to wreak havoc on people one by one. So anyway, I got to go because I'm going to eat dinner, but my 2 pesos. Look,
enjoy your dinner.
And unfortunately, this is a pattern with Nat. She was threatening people before she ever came into the.
I was just muted for the last part.
I didn't know that either. Holy frig!
Thank you for telling me. Thank you. But yeah, in reference to the whole like disempower, like what can we do to disempower a channel like Roadhog or any channel for that matter? Like, we can take away whatever power they have over us or over our own minds. Sure, we can choose to do that. But that doesn't really have an effect on anyone else or the community as a whole. It's up to each individual person in the community to do this for themselves in order for it to have a communal effect. And I mean, really, what can we do? What can any of us do?
See, the thing is, I think the way of sort of stopping people like Roadhog and that from coming into the community is like, yeah, Katie Joy, she's problematic. There's no.
Yeah, looking at chat here. Don't watch. Yeah, sure, you cannot watch. But again, that's it. That's a decision that's going to really affect you more than anyone. Like, it's not going to affect whether or not like 10 other people watch it. It's not going to affect them. So like, what the way that was stated was like, we should all like commit to acts or just do things or whatever to like take away, like we can control that. We can control it for ourselves. That's it. And sure, if we all do it, then it can be controlled communally. But I mean, we have to just do it for ourselves. It seems like lip service. It's that comment there. It just seems like fucking lip service. Yeah, exactly, Muzz. Yeah, I always say, if we all stop watching, would someone go away? Sure. Can you control each and every sub? Heck no. And you, by thinking that everyone can commit to not watching, you thinking that that's a possibility means that you believe that humans can be controlled, even if by themselves and by no one else. We have a hard time controlling ourselves half the time. So, I mean, that's just, it's human behavior to do things that we know we shouldn't. What can I deadhead them before they go to seed? Keep them. I don't know what you're talking about, but that sounds interesting. Oh, you guys are having a whole nother conversation. Okay, my bad. Yeah. See, here's the thing. A lot of what they're saying about Nat is true. Yes, most, if not pretty much, almost all, I would say, anyways. And it's true. And I think anyone you ask who's just informed about any of this, if you ask them, do you think it'd be a good idea to have this person up on panel? Everyone's going to be like, fuck no. And I get that. And sure, they're not taking away from that. It's this whole, okay. Has any of these people on the panel here, have any of them come at Backwards Barbie as hard as they came at Nikki? Because Backwards Barbie, she didn't put a video up on her channel asking that Nick contact her. I mean, am I correct? I'll be honest with you, I haven't verified this yet, but the person who told me this is, kind of, I think, trustworthy, at least in my opinion. So I'm inclined to believe it. Let me see here, though. All right, yeah. Let me double check this real quick before I continue talking. Okay, so from 16 hours ago, Todd and Julie Cruz trial, Lindsay makes a statement. Oh, I didn't know that. Okay. Oh, Nat is real. I have finally saw the proof on video. Okay. So let me pull this up quick. Is there a transcript for it? All right, maybe she doesn't say anything. Damn it. That person, that account. Okay, got some questions if you watch this. Okay. Yeah, it sounds like she from what I'm reading here from the transcript search. Now, let me know in the comments. Send me. Okay, so I can continue talking. So I'm curious, did any of these ladies here up on panel, have any of them come at Backwards Barbie as hard as they've come at Nikki? Because, I mean, that would only seem right. And if it was truly that they were just so concerned about having someone talking to Nat, giving her a platform and this and that, have they come at her as hard as they did Nikki? I'm curious. Damn it. Writer comment. Yeah, okay. All right. Looking at chat here. Yeah, I've had my issues with Nikki and everything in the past, and I'm not glossing over them or just forgetting about that or whatever. Okay, I like to address each situation independently. So this is why I'm addressing this independently. And even though I've had my issues with Nikki in the past or whatever, I can still address this independently. And I don't understand why they have such an issue with this, but they don't with anyone else. I mean, it doesn't make sense to me, but maybe that's my downfall. I keep trying to find sense.
Nothing wrong with pointing that out, but don't let any Tom, Dick, or Harry come in just because they call her a cunt, just because, you know, if they claim she does all this stuff, looking at it without evidence, not looking into it like fully. Don't just take everything at face value because Kate Joy has done dodgy stuff. This is, I think, why we end up with these terrible characters, like enjoying this man sitting calling her a cunt, telling her to come on and take a lie detector test to prove that she was essayed. It's like, imagine he was saying that about another person, another woman that you, not even that you don't, that you like, even that you don't know, you would think, oh, that's out of order. Think that you've got.
Wow. Well, you know, I'd be curious to see just how many, what kind of comments or tweets were made regarding this back when it happened. But the thing is that it's the internet. You're going to get shit people anywhere you go on the internet because it's the fucking internet. You can't control that.
But to remember, at the end of the day, as much as people hate admit it, Katie Joy is a human being, and it's like you can't put away your morals just because you dislike someone. Like, you can point, when she goes low, we should go high, point out why she's bad or whatever, but don't side with these people that are just as scumming themselves, Roadhog and, you know, Unicorn and stuff like that. That's just my opinion in keeping these sort of people out.
I just learned from the chat that it was like just from because of Unicorn. I just learned that was hers today. Unicorn. Can I ask why?
She's got half unicorn altar.
She had a unicorn altar, and then for a while we didn't want to refer to her as with her real name, so called her Unicorn. But Kay, I don't know if you saw Rose gave you super tab. $50.
Yes, thank you guys so much.
You lost internet first with theirs.
I know. I was like, oh God, I hope the
Christ.
whole thing doesn't go down.
I know.
I'm reading some of the comments here. I need to read these at another time because, yeah. All right, let me check my comments so quick. Let me see. Okay. Oh. Yeah, exactly, John. That just goes to show how messed up they are if they can refer to her as a human being. Okay. Sorry, I'm just reading the chat here. All right, we're good.
I did it. I would have thought, like, if you lost it, we all would have been lost.
That was kind of weird. Thank you, Just Saying. Thank you. No, I thought it was important for all of us to get together and be like, we're not having it. We're not doing this again. And Nikki, I'm sorry, I just don't buy your story, but that's just me, and I'm always going to say it like it is. I don't buy it.
So Nikki, you made a mistake. Like,
hey, can we just stop with that fucking narration right there? It's not. You're not. She's not calling it how it is. She's not. She's calling it how she perceives it to be. That's not how it is. Let's be honest. Fucking. Oh my God, that kills me.
I think you did know that, and you just made a mistake, and you let her on. Like, I think we can all agree on that, at least. I mean, I don't think that see eye to eye on a lot of it. You know, whatever. I already have my reservations about you, anyways. So that's obviously making my judgment of the situation a little bit cloudy because of my history with, you know, Roadhog and you and whatever.
That's a good point. Someone said in chat here. Brixton says, also, Nat ended up helping KJ and giving her a victim card during the last lawsuit. So why would anyone think that Nat would take down KJ? That's true, because like the information and everything that Katie was working off of, and even the shit that she obviously shared with Unirock, like, yeah, it was stuff that Salt's also had, but it was stuff that came from Nat. It was obvious that it came from Nat. You know, I mean, the fact that some of the videos showed her typing it. I mean, it was obviously Nat's shit. So obviously Nat kind of passed this along to them. I mean, it's,
but yeah, so
I'm sorry.
There's no point crucifying, you know, you for it. It's just more like educating you with it and being
like, I want more. I'd rather be like no more. I mean, I think I know enough. Now I'm just scared, you know.
That's a good point too.
Just be careful.
Just right here. Why is Charlotte and others on Twitter and in chats complaining about Nat being back? Nat has never left. You would think those complaining would be glad it gives them more victimhood content. But I mean, yeah, it's true. I don't think Nat's ever really left. But what do you mean by back? Just because someone had her up and streamed, it means she's back. I mean, I've been getting emails from her consistently for the most part, maybe more sporadic here and there, but they've continued anyway. So I mean, what do you mean by she's back? And she's only back in full force or whatever in the public eye or whatever if you give her the platform. If one channel, like the whole reason why this is blown up is because they made such a big deal about her going on someone's stream. And I'm just out of curiosity here. I want to see the size of Nikki's channel here. Let me look this up quick. I have to find something she commented on. I don't even know. I can't find her now. But yeah, she's not a big channel. Like her channel's like my size. So what? Like she has like maybe 3,000 subs or whatever around there. So why do they want to give a small channel like that this much exposure over a guest that they don't agree with? And let's be honest here. Nikki didn't break any rules or guidelines by having Nat on. I mean, like it or not, she didn't. So this is a stream that they didn't agree with. Speaking from personal experience, they may not want to publicly announce that they disagree with the stream because otherwise a year later, they may still be talking about it. I gotta laugh. I can't help but to laugh.
With your emails, don't open up any links.
Exactly.
Make sure that your social media accounts have 2-factor turned on because she will try to get into them.
Yeah, well, a couple of people told me that yesterday. So I went onto my Facebook and I had to private. Well, it's not private. It was who can see your photos. So I put it to only me because I have my son on there. People are scaring me. They're saying like,
yeah,
she does this, and you know, so I hit
my
them.
grandmother's name, sock account to post porn. So
yeah, I heard that from
or
I don't know if it was yours.
Yeah, and I have somebody. As of late, I have somebody, and I can only suspect, like, you know, whatever, but that they're like, oh, pictures of your child meeting my kid, like, trying to get in my head, and I just shut it down. That's the best thing you do. Just block the person, shut it down, don't engage. Like, that's the best advice. Like, literally, like, don't engage.
Yeah, well, I got a message from her apparently. Somebody sent me a message. And it was
that's great advice for you, for the person. But I mean, are you expecting everyone else around you to do the same? I mean, it sounds like they're really just they're dogpiling on her to get her to not entertain someone that they disagree with. And they may be right for the reasons for this or whatever, for their how they feel about Nat. I'm not arguing this. This is not something in defense of Nat by any means. If anything, this is in defense of Nikki because it's her channel. She has every right to have on who she wants. And you don't have to agree with it. You don't have to like it. Hell, you can voice your opinion on it. Oh, great. This is a bit too far, I think. This is just a bit too much.
It was kind of weird, but they're like, if you get a message from so-and-so, it's Nat. I'm like, okay, well, I didn't even check my messages for 19 hours on Twitter. So when I seen it, I thought I read it because it, I didn't answer it. And apparently that was Nat.
And it's not like Nat is trying to like turn a new leaf here, like, you know, trying to own her wrongs. Like she's literally, as the other day, kind of like Kay about this, about that. So she's still the same person. She's not trying to do better. Don't let her fool you, know?
No, I don't.
She's
not at all. Yes, I agree. Yes, absolutely.
Nikki, that was actually some really good advice. I would, in my opinion, I would just don't let her fool you.
And she's got like 600
sorry if I upset you guys. I really am. Sorry.
Yeah, there's
sorry,
a good point
just
too, Nikki May.
600 so accounts. So,
okay. But yeah, Nikki May makes a great point here. Nat hasn't left. She made 77 videos since March 7th that I have counted so far. So this isn't a lawsuit thing. She's continued to do her same BS the whole time. So why give her a platform to keep going? She hasn't left. You're right. But again, it's Nikki's platform. She can have on whoever she wants. And again, you don't have to agree with it. You can question it, whatever. But yeah, that's what it is. So is it, I mean, I don't know what to say. It's her choice. Has she really Nat did 77 videos since March 7th? I mean, what was that? It's March to April. It's like two months. Like, I haven't seen that many videos. For granted, I'm not on her channel often, but I would think that something would have came up or people would have shared them, right? I'm curious. So it should be perfectly appropriate for any other creator to have Kay or AZ on their channel to berate them and tell them what they should and shouldn't do with their channels. Well, you know, in a fair world or society, yeah, you would have a point. I do recall, though, this wasn't on somebody else's channel. This was on Kay's channel, where someone did join her up on panel and made a suggestion, and how, yeah, I don't even think it was a request at this point in time. I think it was a suggestion, though, of just pinning a comment or something. And holy shit. I mean, you would think that it was like, I don't know, fucking Stalin in there or something trying to take her channel away. It's crazy. What did I miss here? Let's see. All right, I'm gonna go back to playing for now. Shit. Okay.
That's
I know
all I
Reagan
tried.
Oh my
But
god.
she had
Reagan
100.
released a lot of them, but she'll have more.
Oh my
So
god.
just be careful. But the thing is, at the end of the day, like that I think there is people in the community that have befriended her, which I think is dangerous, and I think they need to be sort of ignored as well. And I think like they just should just be ignored as well as Nat.
That's a really good point. A really good point.
Because if they're going to befriend Nat and they're bringing her back in my opinion, they're just as bad. They're just being ignored, and it's like if sock account and this goes out like every week cover Katie or whatever. If any sock account comes in and is like, I've got this information in Katie, or Katie killed my goldfish, or just like try and verify it. Like don't run with it because you know it could you know. But that's all I wanted to say. I'll get off. Thanks for having me on, Kay, and you all have a good night.
Thanks, Julie.
Bye, guys. Bye.
Bye.
Yeah, people interacting with her as far as like Alice and Wolf, like I'm sorry, they're weird people in my opinion, anyways. So they can deal with that. I'm not gonna be engaged with them either. That's all I can say.
I can't engage.
So did I just really hear like basically their response to Backwoods Barbie right there? Like they're already so I can't be engaging with it. Is that really? Am I hearing this correctly? Because for granted, I was typing something, so I wasn't giving it my undivided attention there for a moment. But I want to be sure.
With anybody that's dealing with Nat, I can't.
Yep.
I like yesterday when I guess Alice came in my stream, I'm blocked from her, so I couldn't even see what she said. People were telling me that she's there. I didn't even get to see what she said.
Yeah,
She wasn't happy that people were dead in that.
Well, I told her on my live, I was like, I don't like it when you block me. Are you on my channel then? And commenting if I can't see it. That's not very nice. That's not very fair. And she never did unblock me.
Yeah, Alice, Carmen's enabler. She's got other names too. She's a very shifty individual. Very much.
When it comes to Nat, we will never know the truth.
Okay, I get it now. I get it. Okay, all right. Thank you for letting me know.
She'll accuse this person today, somebody else tomorrow.
Is this
not going to listen to any of it?
Though? Like, is this not going to be?
I want to point it out.
Be like bad for all of us, just being on here.
Oh, she's already tweeting about me today.
What?
No, see, we need to remind everybody. Us being on here is in my opinion, is not much like about bashing you. It's like people need to be reminded, apparently, that like this is not okay on any level. Anybody that messes with kids like that, regardless of anything else, it's not okay. And I think maybe people hearing her on your panel, maybe people sympathize with her a little, and you know, and we could even hold up, wait, no, don't fall for it, you know. So I'm here anyways to help remind people, like, you cannot fall for it.
And that's about all you can do. I mean, don't get me again. I'm not disagreeing with what they're saying here. This is not in defense of anyone. It really isn't. But I mean, they're not the morality police here on YouTube. And as much as it's true, though, they don't get to decide what I should be mad about or whatever. I mean, granted, I share their opinion. Don't get me wrong here. I'm not defending it. But I'm going to make that decision for myself, you know? I don't know. But by all means, so if you see something that you disagree with, or you know information, or people aren't paying attention to all of the full picture, then yes, by all means, remind them of it. Yes. And I'm playing around that. Okay.
No, and that's good. You guys should do that. I'm just more worried that, like, isn't she gonna like back?
She can't do anything if you don't let her in, basically. Just you know, like, have your two-factor on, like, you know, just don't engage, you know. It's like, I swear, I still think it's her that tries to mess with me about my kid and CP, and I block it. I don't even engage, like, because that messes with my head anyways. It's like, you hearing somebody say that stuff about somebody in your family, someone you love, like, it's so sickening that anybody that would even think that up to do that, it's just like,
that's not even,
not only that,
it's not even real life.
Yeah, it's not even that. Like, do you guys remember? And Charlotte, you got these emails, like, very descriptive, disturbing. She wanted to like skin people and burn them.
Burn you alive, and I remember.
Yeah.
So where the hell did she say all this? And someone's
I'm looking at the chat here, and I don't know if anyone's been chatting with Nat or whatever. I haven't seen anything, but I mean, whatever. I don't care. Everyone has a right to talk to whoever they want. I don't care either. I just don't care. With all the shit that I pay attention to every day that I do care about, I don't have time for that, let alone shit I don't care about.
No, an email. She would email
an email. Spoof without a crystal ball's email.
Oh my God.
And so it looked like I was receiving stuff from Katie, but it wasn't from Katie.
Yeah, I can't see it being from KJ. She's a lot of things, but I can't see her saying what she did. Like when I was reading those messages, when I was live yesterday, I was like, you know what? Something's nigging at me. Like, something's bugging me. Like, I don't think it's real.
I had some DMs where people tell me, like, I'm coming to your house. I'm on the way. I'm almost there. I'm there.
Dude, I got an email throughout this. The email said, I'm out in front of your house with a gun or some shit like that. And as I'm reading this, I am walking up the street because I left work at the time. I worked right on the corner. I'm walking home from work, and I'm just coming up onto like my property line. And I'm like, as I'm reading this, and I just start laughing my ass off. I'm like, yeah, okay. Like, it was just, the timing of it was just like so perfect. I was just like, what the fuck? It just really put into perspective just how comical this shit was.
Come outside. I have a gun. It was just...
Yeah, that. Wow, I'm sorry, Charlotte.
And here's the thing, Nat would be able to prove.
Wait, what?
Like,
what the fuck is this? Angel loves peace or Angela, I'm sorry. I'm serious when I ask if Kay is like OG mayor or something. What? Dude, I never even heard of Kay until, I don't know, sometime after Little Red and I did our stream at the end of 2020. Because I think it was someone who messaged me, or I came across it like through YouTube or something, but she was giving comments or her opinion or whatever on her stream. And that was like the first time I ever heard of her. So yeah, she may be an OG somewhere, but not here.
It's so frustrating because like it's really frustrating because, you know, this whole FBI thing, like, the FBI can't be asked with this stuff. The internet drama, like, yeah, maybe the
sorry, honey. No, Tina is mayor. Well, all right, Spy. I'm cult leader, or it's my cult. It's named after me. Okay, fine. But Tina, you're the mayor.
child P stuff, but like I'm sick of waiting for that. Like, you know, it's her
I
whole
like
argument. Her whole argument is, well, I haven't been arrested. Like, yeah, you're in the UK and it's internet stuff. Like, yeah, it's people's lives and it's very triggering and it's diabolical and stuff. But like, the FBI has bigger fish to fry than girls playing weird things on the.
Angela says it was her attitude that made her seem so bossy and entitled to judge and jury to Nikki. Yeah, that's Kay. That's her personality. Like I said, the first time I was introduced to her, or whatever, first time I heard of her was in regard to what she's had to say about my Red's stream there on Red's channel, and like she didn't know me. She didn't reach out to me. She, to my knowledge, she had never she gave no inclination that she watched me or whatever, often or at all. And the right off the bat, without missing me, she's like, yeah, I don't buy that for a second. That's not, she didn't do that for some police officer. Okay, it's fine if you have that opinion. I don't care. That's not that even what I'm questioning. And you can do and say whatever the fuck you want, but I'm going to look at your suspect if you don't even bother to inquire about motives or intent, or me for that matter, and you just jump right to that. Yeah, I'm going to look at you sideways. I mean, I think that's right.
That's her whole argument, and it's not even it's just, I don't know.
It's not right. I still see is a big thing. That something has to be done.
Yeah, Steve, everything's your fault. So we had to throw you out.
Salt's covering up for her as an excuse now.
Oh my God.
She was just,
You know,
she just
when
made
he
a bunch of
thought
videos
the
saying
mouse would
Salt
go beat me.
should have never even spoke to her, and she didn't have her caretaker there. And
Well, during Nikki's live
Because I heard that she
stream,
does have a channel. I see
Yeah,
people were saying she does have a channel.
See, this is a misconception here, in my opinion. Zara says, I like Kay. I think she's a straight shooter. She presents herself that way, but really, what is she shooting straight about? The only thing she's shooting straight about is her take on things, her opinion. That's what she's shooting straight about. She's not shooting straight about the facts, because at least I know in my situation, my interactions, my experience with her, she ignores the facts. So that's not being a straight shooter. That's being a selfish shooter, in my opinion. So, damn it, I keep hitting the wrong one.
But isn't her channel off and on that on the gone on
Yeah.
on off?
Yeah,
Okay.
it is.
I won't watch it or anything. I'm just freaked out that she's gonna see this and lash out.
she's definitely gonna see it, but she can't do nothing. You don't let her do. That's what I'm trying to say. But
Just stay
AZ
away
has,
from.
Aaron AZ has me blocked. Hold on. I'm sorry, Charlotte. You were gonna say something that was
Oh, I was just saying that Nat was saying in Nikki's stream about Salts. She's using the fact that he was covering up for her by telling me that it was coming from a hacking farm and coming from, I think it was it India or something like that too. She's now using that as an excuse why it's not her.
Did I just fucking hear that right? Did Charlotte just say that Salts was covering for Nat by saying that? Like he knew what he was saying was false and he was saying it for the purpose of it being false? I gotta hear that again.
Or something that it was stream about.
we're gonna see something that was
Oh, I was just saying that Nat was saying in Nikki's stream about Salts. She's using the fact that he was covering up for her by telling me that it was.
She's using the fact, she says, using the fact that he was covering up for her. So she's stating this as fact. She's literally just stated this as a fact. Wow.
It's coming from a hacking farm and coming from, I think it was it India or something like that too. She's now using that as an excuse why it's not her. Or why you can't believe Salts when he says it was her.
Yeah. This is insane.
Yeah, she's stating that part of that whole recall that's the part that she's stating as fact, that Salt's covering for her, and knowingly so. It's wow.
So much.
I mean, don't get me wrong. Salt's may have lied or whatever, and may not have been honest about everything. I don't know. I'm not commentating one way or the other. But if that was the case, I think it's safe to say that he did not. If he did lie, I think it's safe to say that it wasn't to protect or cover for Nat. That's a pretty bold fucking statement to make.
Yeah, so for anybody that maybe saw your stream or maybe like, you know, is starting to think Nat's telling the truth or whatever, like, by the way, she's made a bunch of these videos. Like you said, you heard she has a channel. She does have a channel. Yeah. But what she does, for anybody out there who doesn't know, is she'll put a video up with one story, take it down 5 minutes later, wait a couple days, make another story, put it up, take it down 5 minutes later. So it becomes impossible to keep up with unless you have somebody like I have who sends them to you. I have them literally watching one of them and then watching the next one. It's like a completely different line of events, a completely different, you know, bad guys, good guys. It's just, don't even, more people need to know, especially if people roll into this shit.
Yes, they do. Agree. Absolutely. No,
now people are even saying that is actually Katie Joy. We all know that's not the truth.
It's not true.
She's made videos with her.
Yeah, I don't think that's not true. That's just, but all that means is that they're not one and the same person.
It's not Katie Joy.
Well, isn't that somebody had sent me a video about Backwards Barbie? She apparently made a video today saying Nat is KJ.
Yep.
Hasn't she been around though?
She did.
Yep, she did.
What is
she
wrong
knows
with her?
that. She knows KJ.
All right, I'm gonna address that in a second. Over here though with chat. Yeah, Claire is asking. Today was the deadline. Dude, I haven't seen anything. I looked on well, you heard me talking about it here in the beginning. There's nothing. I mean, I'll double check it again now, but oh no, you misunderstood what I said. I was explaining and pointing out how this video or this chat thread or whatever, this video of it, the screen grab is actually what I'm looking for. What stood out differently this time is that it appears to lead back to her account. That's what it shows. It shows Katie's actual account and it leads back like it's connected. And I specifically said, I have questions about this. Like it very well probably means that she just got better at editing. I don't know, but I have questions and I would like to have answers. That's what I said. I wasn't saying that, oh, I don't know. I think it's real. I think it might be real. I'm saying that this is different. I have questions. I'm not saying it's real. I'm not saying it's not though, but chances are it's just better editing. I want answers. So yeah. Yeah.
And she's not. She's doing videos. How does she not know?
This is the same girl who, when all of this stuff unfolded with Tati and whatever, this girl was like, "It's all fake, y'all. This is all fake, y'all." And she thought it was all for clicks. It's all for clicks and views, y'all. Like, no, it was really in the quiz system. You know what I mean? Like, back with Bobby. I'm sorry.
And not for nothing, too. As I said in the video, that's where I start to really disbelieve that this whole conversation is real and that it's really just Nat orchestrating it. It's the second I start reading the messages, the interaction, the thread, because all that, none of that sounds legit. It just sounds crazy as fuck. And it just, let's face it, it's kind of hard for the course there. So yeah, that's what I said. And I just, you know, just, I wonder, like, if anyone really even just, like, really listened to what I said. I don't know. Or if they're just being told something and just taking that as fact. Like, verify shit. Verify it. Because I can guarantee you that people, for some reason, have a very strong bias to spread shit about me. Verify it. Not just about me. Verify everything if you can.
Forgive me, but please don't ever believe anything she says.
Wow.
Oh my god, I can't believe she said that. Oh my god.
She really thinks that KJ is not KJ.
Oh yeah, I'll send her the link to the video where Nat shows her face and tell me if she changes her mind.
And she really said that Katie was hacking her too.
Oh, what? Yeah. I did see her videos, and that's why, like, not trying to be rude or anything backwards Barbie, but that's why I stopped watching. It was just it was too much.
No, she really thinks that Katie and Todd sit around all day as hacker devices. Like, sad.
No way.
It's not okay. She's really it's really not funny. She's really not okay, and she treats people horribly. I cannot say enough.
She's got major mental health issues.
Yeah, isn't it?
It's not the way she treats people.
I don't know, Tina. I don't know.
And her
she has I went and looked on her comment section. She's got everything according to her, that she has to verify before she lets a comment go through.
Yeah.
Well, I told her today that Nat is not Katie Joy, and she wants.
I tried to as well.
Are you dense there, Zara? I just said I wonder if it really good editing. Either way, I question. Like, that's my question. That's what I'm wondering. I want to know. That's what I want to know. Did I not make that clear? It just seems kind of. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, now you wanted it. Before you phrase the question, like if she believes they're real, like she believes they're real. Now you're saying, well, if you believe they're fake, I said I had questions. I have questions. Obviously, I don't think that they're real because look at the content. And I said this in the video, but whatever. But I still think that, yeah, I still think they're connected. I don't care. I don't know what's the other option besides editing. I don't know. You tell me. There could be a bunch of other options. I don't know. But by me saying, is it good editing? That's me saying, this is what I think it might be. That's my first guess. That's why I'm inquiring about that. You want to know about Nat's editing skills? Well, yeah, duh. But have you missed where Nat's editing skills have been the topic of discussion? Like, I don't know how many times throughout this past year. So yeah, what are you laughing? Oh, okay, all right, I got you now.
Well, Charlotte, I saw your comment and I went right underneath there and told her that it is real.
You can't tell her nothing. You can't tell her nothing. Nothing.
Hey, Nikki, we're getting a lot of questions from the chat wanting to know how you know Steve.
How I know Steve? I don't know him personally. I went on his live last year sometime. He was talking about
well, you see, this is why it's a good thing to remember to maybe, I don't know, just check, verify, and ask someone, you know, what they thought or what they were saying when they said something, rather than just running with your own story, you know, that fits your bias at the time and just, you know, paints whatever picture you like.
Ghosts. I don't know if you guys remember that. That's when I first went on his panel. My channel wasn't really like big or anything. I didn't have monetization or anything, but that's when I still don't even know. It was just I guess being in this community.
Do you know anything about his agreement with Roadhog?
I'm sorry, what?
What?
Do you know anything about the agreement he has with Roadhog by any chance?
No.
Well, of course not.
What fucking agreement?
What is it? Tell me.
I wish I knew. I don't know.
What does that mean?
I don't know. But when Roadhog flipped over,
I
wish I knew. Roadhog by any chance?
I'm sorry. Well, I guess being in I first went on his panel. My channel wasn't really like big or anything. I didn't have monetization or anything, but that's when I still don't even know. It was just I guess being in this community.
Do you know anything about his agreement with Roadhog?
Are they talking about Steve?
What? Community. I went on his year sometime. I don't.
Hey, Nikki, we're getting a lot of questions from the chat wanting to know how you know Steve.
Okay, yeah.
How I know Steve? I don't know him personally. I went on his live last year sometime. He was talking about ghosts. You guys remember that? That's when I first went on his panel. My channel wasn't really like big or anything. I didn't have monetization or anything, but that's when I still don't even know. It was just I guess being in this community.
Do you know anything about his agreement with Roadhog?
I'm sorry, what?
Do you know anything about the agreement he has with Roadhog by any chance?
No.
Well, of course not. Okay.
What is it? Tell me.
I wish I knew.
Yeah. Tell me.
What does that mean?
I don't know. But when Roadhog flipped out, remember when EKC showed up in my chat? Roadhog had a melt, and he's like, EKC, get my. And he went off the deep end, and then he was like, "Tell Steve that all agreements we had are off."
Off, yeah.
Oh, I know exactly what he meant. It was about Little Red. Steve told Roadhog, "Don't talk about Little Red." That's what it was about.
You're not his wife?
No. Ew.
You're trying to replace Chesh sister wife position?
I was gonna say.
Chesh? No, I ain't saying you, but no. I'm not. I don't talk to him like every year or anything. No, I was honest that one time. I spoke to everything. Not that. I'm not. No, I'm not Chesh.
I saw your comment on Kay's.
So just Doom says, from what a certain creator said about that is Steve and him had a deal that said creator wouldn't go after Little Red Yell. Whether or not that's true, I don't know. Who said this though? Like who made the claim that there was this agreement? And let's be honest. I mean, Steve may have very well said, like, listen, dude, can you lay off a Little Red here? Dude, just, whatever. Roadhog could have told him to go fuck himself. Roadhog could have said, okay, yeah, I'll do that. Like, it sounds like maybe he did. It's not an agreement necessarily. I mean, an agreement is like, you make it sound formal, like there's a quid pro quo when that's not what this was. Yeah, I was good. Okay, what deal is I never offered anything to him? Exactly. It's amazing how sometimes I'm not even looking at the chat and I'll say something or whatever, I get my thought out, and then I look down at chat and boom, there's someone else right there with the thought. It's like, holy shit. People understand me, or I understand them. I don't know. One or the other. Okay, Roadhog made the claim. All right. Yeah, well, come on, Conspiracy. Really? This claim, whatever, is coming from Roadhog and you're believing it? What the? Talk about leading with your bias.
That said, stop blaming Steve.
I get that.
I don't think anybody was really blaming him. And as a matter of fact, several people on that panel were like, I'm
KJ. That's why I was mad, because KJ was blaming Steve for doing things that I don't believe he did. And then now I was trying to say otherwise, and KJ wouldn't let her. So I was upset about that, because she was saying that he did things to her, and that lawsuit they're going through now. That's why. It had nothing to do with Kay. It was more KJ. Yeah.
Well, your tweets to me right before we came on seem a little suspect.
Why?
Oh my God.
I catered to KJ, and
that's what I felt.
Yeah. Steve confirmed that he said to Roadhog, hey, can you just not lay into Little Red so much? Can you, and that Roadhog agreed. That's not a deal. That's not like some, like, how many, really? You guys are reaching, man. You're fucking reaching to paint Steve in this bad light. Like, that's the best you have, is that he looked out for a friend and got another content creator to not be quite so much of a dick to someone. Oh, you're right. Steve's an asshole. The fuck?
I still do.
You think I catered Katie?
On that stream, yes.
Oh, okay.
That's all.
Well, at that time, let's be honest, Kay Joy was a victim. She really was.
She was a big victim of anybody.
You can't be nice Katie. A nice Katie, then you cater to her and you're a Katie fan. Like if I when I let Todd Paulson talk in my comments, oh my God, he loves Todd Paulson. Well, like you can't. This is how some people are. It's black and white, Like she can't just be a victim one day. She has to be the dishonorable Katie Joy at all times,
Yeah, and I believe from Kay's stream that it was Nat that was accusing Steve.
Yeah, it was
exactly.
She did stop, and then Nat was trying to say that.
No. Do we need to listen to this stream again? It was Katie. Katie was doing it. Nat, if anything, Nat was she was definitely not supporting it, and in some instances spoke out kind of against it. I mean, this was all Katie. I got to hear that again, because that just, wow.
Really did all cards. Like, it's, oh my God, easy Todd Paul. Well, you can't. This is how people are. It's black and white, She can't be a victim one day. She has to be the dishonorable Katie Joy at all times,
Yeah, and I believe from Kay's stream that it's Nat that's accusing Steve.
Charlie, you are a bold-faced liar. You are such a fucking liar. Oh my God. I got to pull this up. Come on, we're gonna pull this up right now. That's fucking ridiculous. And you know that Charlotte knows this. Okay. It was like almost a year ago, right? They had like 7. There it is. Okay, I got it right there. Why is there no transcript with this? I need a timestamp because for some reason, there's no transcript. It was towards the end, though. There we go. Yeah, it's right here. All right. Okay, so I'm going to switch here. We're going to listen to this for a second. Now, wait a minute. Before I do, though, let me replay this again, okay?
In my comments, oh my God, he loves Todd Paulson. Well, like you can't. This is how some people are. It's like black and white, you know. Like she can't just be a victim one day. She has to be the dishonorable Katie Joy at all times, you know.
Yeah, and I believe from Kay's stream that it was Nat that was accusing Steve.
Just want to play that one more time. Now let's go over to Nat or to Kay's stream. Yep, there it is. Okay.
Over to you today.
She gave me a little bit of stuff, and I will say that we do have all of her messages. So she gave everything to Salts. Like everything, every message, all of her social medias, all the DMs were downloaded. They have everything.
Yep.
So she's not lying about that.
See, people feel like she's still lying and making stuff up.
I think that Natalie is.
Did I miss it?
She irritates me because of what she's done to me, and
are so hateful for no reason, girl. I have dogs, and
because people.
How are you, Katie? It's Pickle.
Oh,
there's Miss Katie.
Hi guys. Sorry.
Okay, yeah, I didn't miss it. All right.
Belief that they got nervous that she would say something, and they made her think she wasn't talking to him, but nervous. Seeing her was a screenshot count of the person on the screen. Oh God.
She named. So, do you want to name who she named, Katie?
Today?
Yeah.
Oh God. So I saw the screenshot of the actual account she spoke to. It was the real account of the person. She had them blocked, and it was Steve McRae.
There you go.
It was not a fake screenshot. It was his real account. We verified it was his real account.
Again, I want to point out their verification. It was nothing. Was nothing. I had the email thread somewhere on my computer. I don't know where. But it's the real and actual emails between Natalie and Katie regarding this. And what happened was Katie told Nat, okay, or no, it's right. Nat didn't have these messages anymore. Nat just claimed that he messaged her. That's it. And then Nat took a screenshot of his profile and sent that through email to Katie. That was her verification that Steve messaged Natalie. There were no messages. She didn't see them any messages. There were no messages in which to verify. And her verification was a screenshot of an account. So really what she verified is that Natalie can take screenshots.
She was lied to by them when they found out that he was threatening her. Right. It's my belief that they got nervous that she would say something, and they made her think she wasn't talking to him, but it was really his account.
That's what I was afraid of.
No, they were not on the phone.
See, and people told me I was nuts.
So when I was looking at chat here, and who was it that just asked that? Was it Smearcat, I think, asked that? Yeah, weren't they on the phone with each other, Katie and Natalie? No, they weren't. This was all done through emails. Yep, emails. But again, as we hear, now what was it? Charlotte had said, and from what I recall from Kay's stream there, it was Nat who was accusing Steve, not Katie. Why is she suddenly lying in support of Katie? Like, that, I don't know what to make of that. That fucking jumps out at me, though. Oh, that's good to hear, Kino. From what I remember, Kay is a KJ defender. She definitely is at times, yes, at times. And for granted, there are some times where, sure, it's deserved. I mean, Katie does kind of maybe get some hate thrown at her, and she may very well be accused of things that are not, or that it's not proven or known to be her fault, or it's proven not to be her fault, whatever. So yeah, there are times where she deserves to be defended as such, but yeah, it seems like Kay here kind of defends her when it suits Kay, not so much when it suits Katie. Okay, let me just say something here. Okay, Kay is actually a very kind, smart, funny lady. Okay, if she were a kind, smart, and funny lady, then she would not be leading with her bias right now and pushing this bullshit thing. She would also probably just show compassion to maybe people. I don't know. Because you see, you may see this, her compassion, it's selective. All right, I want to go back to the shit. Wait, where am I? I was on this one.
So it's allegedly, Steve.
Yeah.
Allegedly.
I mean, I've known this the whole time. And I think like people don't realize, like, it's hard because a lot of people have opinions about me, and a lot of people have really vile opinions about me because of what he's done and the lies that he has spewed about me and this cult of women he's preyed on. I feel really bad for the women that he's done this to in a way, because a lot of them are just, they're in a vulnerable place in their lives. Some of them have, like, they're struggling in something.
Hey, Pickle, you can mute your mic when you have to cough, Lovey.
Oh shit, I didn't notice that before.
Hey. They're struggling and they're in a...
Is Pickle's coughing? Look at the annoyed fucking look on Katie's face.
Vulnerable place in their lives. Some of them have, like, they're struggling in something.
You can mute your mic when you have to cough.
In their lives, some of them have, like, they're struggling in something.
Pickle, you can mute your mic when you have.
I never noticed that before. Oh my god, it's some funny shit right there. I don't care who you are, that's funny. Yeah, I dedicated my life or obsessing about Katie because all my time spent not on the internet, that's what I'm doing. I'm obsessing about Katie. When I go to work, I'm obsessing about Katie. When I go to, like, my daughter's basketball game today, I was obsessing about Katie. Sure. Wonder who you're here for, because it's not for your own thinking or for your own critical or independent thought process. It's not. Yeah, I don't really care if you think I obsess about Katie. Think what you want. I'm having fun. Fuck you. Let me go back here. Listen to this for another minute, then going back to the other one.
Oh, that's common sense. I'm not sure if I'm capable of such a thing.
A lot of the people just assume that, like, it's just a lot of the women that got involved, they were fed lies and they hated me because of something else. Like, I blocked them, or whatever. A lot of it's I blocked them, or
what? Oh my god,
didn't like their rude comment and I snapped back or something. All
right, so yeah, I'm gonna put this comment on stream because this is how they're trying to excuse shit now. Holy shit, dude, you're an idiot. Katie specifically said she couldn't verify the message or that they came from Steve. I didn't. Did y'all hear that? I didn't fucking hear that. I definitely didn't hear it. Did you hear that? In fact, in the email thread, I'll look for it right now. In the email thread, she even came right out and said, "Yep, that's him." Like, so yeah, you're sorry. I think someone might have lied to you there, Billy. She said that only the account Nat claimed she talked to was actually Steve. That's not what happened. That's not what I heard. Like, wow, you have quite the active imagination. If you heard what I heard and you concocted this whole fucking theatrical play in your mind, holy shit. You might want to try writing. But while this plays, I'm going to look for that.
I want to ask Nat a question just really quick, and I think, Katie, this will be an important question for you to hear the answer to as well.
Okay.
Nat, can you hear me?
Okay.
Yeah.
So a couple weeks ago.
Turn my camera off. Then I don't like phone up. Okay.
Okay. A couple weeks ago, not getting into the details of what happened between Katie and Preacher Boy, because that's moot. We don't care about that stuff right now. Okay. But I know that there was an email sent to Preacher Boy that was supposedly from you. Can you confirm that that was not from you?
What email?
The email that was sent to Preacher Boy from an account presenting themselves as you.
I sent one to Katie. Katie, sorry. Hang on a sec.
Yeah, she emailed him.
Okay, so we are confirming that she did send that email.
Yeah, she did. I don't know if it was an email or a DM. I think it was an Instagram.
No, I didn't send an email.
Yeah, I think it was.
I sent Instagram messages. You've got all of them. I gave them to you.
It was an
Instagram. I gave them to Salts.
Yeah, I just wanted there to be clarity with that, so that we all knew what the truth of that situation was. Nobody can accuse Katie of lying anymore about it, because the truth has come out.
I didn't send him an email. The only
you
email
sent him
I
a DM.
I sent
on Instagram.
Yeah.
Okay.
There were DMs on Instagram. He sent me one first, and we had a conversation.
Okay.
I've got the messages. Obviously, Salts has got them.
Okay,
So
perfect. Yeah, we don't need to know. We don't need to hear them or anything like that. I think we've all kind of seen that. I just wanted clarity on that.
Yeah.
Iris said, if that's proven to be true, then Steve, I think she's referring to, violated the court order agreement that you had. Can you ask Katie that?
I can't speak to specifics about any of that, to be honest. And at this point, we're exploring all legal options. I
got a ton
can't
of PDF
disclose
on here.
a lot because I don't want to lay out my cards, you know?
Yeah.
There's a lot going on behind the scenes that nobody knows about. So it's just, it's hard. I see a lot of chatter online and I can't say a lot of, like, you see me talking about stuff and I'm really frustrated and irritated that people keep saying that I'm unhinged because I'm tweeting. Twitter is like the worst platform because honestly, you only have 240 characters and I have a lot to say and there's a lot of people that are doing stuff. And so I think it's really disingenuous after so much abuse that I've been put through with having police reports, fraud reports, CPS at my house. My husband reported to unemployment fraud, me tax fraud, having the police here 4 times, 4 CPS reports, continued threats daily for anyone to call me unhinged. I'm feeling like I can finally use my voice and share what I know, and somehow that makes me unhinged. And I just think that's just an ugly narrative.
Well, that's a common thing to do to women.
Yeah, right? Is it?
It is. And I've watched people do it to Iris once. And I said, all they want is to be heard. And if you feel like you're not being heard, then you're going to repeat it over and over.
Well, and it's not even that. It's just people don't know how much I know. Like, because I don't talk about it. Like, I have purposely been very clear about not talking about certain people because this person has been so awful to me for 2+ years, making my life hell, that I don't want to talk about that person.
Yeah.
And can I just say, like, my interaction with him was bad.
Oh,
like,
shit, I didn't
I
say
told Kate today that I'm,
I'm going to
worried
stop
for
looking
her.
for this because I'm just
And
going
I'm
to
worried for her safety.
I'm not
And
paying
I
attention to the
reported
stream. I'm not
it
paying
straight
attention
away.
to you.
Like, police here already know. They knew in February.
I will find it though. If in nothing else, I can pull up the stream in which I already covered it. But yeah. Where am I now? Am I? That's not me. This is my chat. Okay. I am going. Wait a minute. All right. So I'm gonna pull you guys here. If you want me to continue playing what I'm playing now, type 1. If you want me to go back to the stream that from this past weekend that I was playing, type 2. And I will do whatever y'all choose. Really? All right, I'll get to that maybe. I don't know. I'm cool either way. Awesome. Okay. So 2. Everyone's choosing 2. So let's go back to the previous one, right? Yeah. I can't remember. Yeah, Sally, I agree. F word. Okay, so I'm going to go back to the previous stream then because that seems to be where everyone's going, and I want to hear it too. I already heard this stream like I don't even know how many times because it's just it always comes up in conversation. It always comes up everywhere. So I haven't heard the other one though. So I'll get rid of that one. And as I resume playing this, I'm going to let it play for a minute or two while I run to the bathroom real quick, and I'll be right back. I can still hear though. Oh, it might be necessary press play.
No, I was
exactly.
She did stop, and then Nat was trying to say that.
I think Katie really did say Steve's name, though, didn't she? I really think she might
did.
have. Yeah,
she did.
Yeah.
Well, she verified that the messages Nat had went to Steve's account, just like the fake one she did that Lindsay posted.
Oh.
You know, where the one that Lindsay's and she shows herself going to Katie's to make it look legit. Same thing.
Yep. And I noticed just from watching that screen record that Lindsay Kersley, like you can watch the screens, right? And Nat's actually really good at doctor and stuff. Like if you didn't know any better, you really would fall for it because when people hit the back button to go back to prove they're on somebody's real page or whatever, like she did in that little video she recorded, when you hit the back button, the page is supposed to scroll to the right. You know what I'm saying? Like all these minute details she misses, and she thinks she's really smart. So like Lindsay Kersley should have even known better than to share that. Like for real. Like, why would Katie use her real account to do that? Like, dumb.
I agree.
That's why I couldn't believe Erin was even entertaining it. I was like, no.
She entertained that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have missed so much. I don't. What?
Yeah.
What?
She said that it was because Nat absolved Tina, Steve, and Erin.
Oh my God.
That had nothing to do with it. Nothing.
That's so ridiculous. Like I say all the time, like I said it on Julie's, I'll say it again. I saw Katie Joy dressed as the devil outside the church on Sunday and I had my phone, but I didn't take a picture. Like all these people would believe it. They believe it. As long as it's bad and it has to occasionally, they'll believe whatever whatever.
I don't think that Steve and Aaron and Tina were involved with. I don't even know what were they. It was blamed with harassment, wasn't it? Emails and stuff like that.
There's so much.
Yeah, I don't think that they did that. I don't.
I think behavior is suspect, and their behavior indicates something weird goes on. But I don't think any of us will ever know if or what. But I think that I definitely understand why people question them as a cult. I definitely.
I brought my tablet with me and I was listening in the bathroom. But what the fuck was that? I gotta hear this shit again.
Definitely did, but behavior.
Harassment. No, I don't think
they believe it. As long as it's bad and it has to occasion joy, they'll believe whatever. Whatever. Lindsay Chrisley shared, like, you can watch the streams, right? And Nat's actually really good at doctor and stuff. Like, if you didn't know any better, you really would fuck with it, because when people hit the back button to go back to prove they're on somebody's real page or whatever, like she did in that little video she recorded, when you hit the back button, the page is supposed to scroll to the right. You know what I'm saying? Like, all these minute details she misses, and she thinks she's really smart. So, like, Lindsay Chrisley should have even known better than to do that. Like, for real.
See, like I said, I have questions. Look at that. I got an answer. Someone gave me an answer.
Like, why would Katie use her real account to do that? Like,
she's that dumb. I agree.
That's why I couldn't believe Aaron was even entertaining it. I was like, no.
She entertained that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've missed so much. I don't. What?
Yeah.
What?
She said that it was because Nat absolved Tina, Steve, and Aaron.
Oh my God.
That had nothing to do with it. Nothing.
What? No, that's not what I said. Not at all. In fact, the only thing I said first of all, entertained it. Like, it wasn't even discussed in the live stream in which she's talking about absolution or whatever. These were two different, totally separate events. They were not together. So I don't know what the fuck I don't know what the hell that's about. No.
That's so ridiculous. Like I say all the time, like I said it on Julie's, I'll say it again. I saw Kate Joy dressed as the devil outside the church on Sunday, and I had my phone, but I didn't take a picture. Like, all these people would believe it. They believe it. As long as it's bad and it has to Kate Joy, they'll believe whatever. Whatever.
I don't think that Steve and Aaron and Tina were involved with. I don't even know what were they. It was blamed with harassment, wasn't it? Emails and stuff.
What did I say there? Oh shit. Wait, Minister Sobriety. What did he say? Okay. No, Katie verified that the account Nat claimed was messaging her was Steve's and not a fake account. Katie never claimed to verify the messages, just that the account wasn't a fake account. Gee, that sounds an awful lot like someone here in our chat, right? I wonder, where's that comment again? Who was it that said that? Yeah. Was it Bailey? Bailey, was it? Honest, okay, I don't know. Don't listen to me. I don't want to start throwing out names here in case I get it wrong and someone gives you shit. But where is before that? Scrolling up here. I want to know who I want to recall who was that said that. Because that's sounds like saying the same exact shit. Zara, though. Okay. EKC said Nat didn't accuse Steve. Katie did. But Katie was repeating what Nat said, and Nat confirmed. No, you need to listen to the rest of that stream, because Nat come out and says that she only just learned that this was verified this morning. She didn't even know any of this or whatever. That Katie's the one who made the connections. So yeah, no, you need to listen to the rest of the stream. I want to know who said that, though. Right here, Ballet S. Yep. Katie specifically said she couldn't verify the messages or that they came from Steve. She said that only the account Nat claimed she talked to was actually Steve. And what was this one again? Katie verified that the account Nat claimed was messaging her was Steve's and not a fake account. Katie never claimed to verify the messages, just that the account wasn't a fake account. Yeah. Interesting.
Stuff like that.
There's so much.
Yeah. I don't think that they did that. I don't.
I think their behavior is suspect, and I think their behavior indicates something weird goes on, but I don't think any of us will ever know if or what. But I think that I definitely understand why people question them as a cult. I definitely do. In my opinion, those people you just listed.
Menace has the story correct here. I put the message up because I always screw it up. But if you read that, that's what happened.
Katie verified account Nat claimed was messaging her was Steb, not a fake account. Oh,
yeah.
Katie never claimed to verify the message, just that the account wasn't a fake account. Oh,
yeah. So that's what happened. And everybody that get, a certain group of people, Steve, get into that semantics thing and try to make it something.
Who's playing semantics?
I still don't understand why he's so bent out of shape about that stream when literally everybody was just speculating, like it made it clear. I don't understand why that still is an issue.
Well, and this is what I'm saying. He has never gone after Nat, ever.
Oh my God. Okay. First of all, no one's been out of shape about the stream. Like, I mean, it might be good that you just, get the facts right. And go after Nat. Yeah, everyone's gone after Nat. Everyone has. What are you talking? When have we not gone after Nat? But not for nothing, Nat has come out and admitted things and made apologies. Well, I'm sorry. When did Katie do that? When did anyone do that? Really? I'm not that I'm giving Nat credit here, but yet no, Nat's gotten shit more than anyone probably, and rightfully so. Don't get me wrong. But yeah, so that's not even. What are you fucking talking about? And since when? And even if it were true what you're claiming, if nobody went after Nat, but people went after Katie, since when do we have to be fair in our anger? Like, really? Come on now.
Yeah, she's the one who said it.
Well, that's the thing. There's some people who still defend that, and you have to ask yourself why.
Why?
Why?
Where do you get defending Nat from that? Like, even if we're coming after Katie and no one else, so how is it defending anyone? Like, why do you make that connection? That's okay, whatever. Anyway.
I have a question. Somebody had said to me, I think it was yesterday, that Reagan was friends with Nat. Is that true?
I'm pretty sure Reagan highly dislikes Nat.
That's what I thought too.
I don't think Reagan and Nat are friends.
No.
Hey, Nikki, I'm really curious who made that comment. If you can maybe, I don't know, recall it or, let me know. And I know Reagan might want to know too. So that'd be awesome if you can, retrieve the rest of that information.
I don't think so either.
I think that they used to talk or something, like when all this was going on. I think Reagan tried to figure it out or whatever, but I don't think they were ever friends.
Yeah, I think so.
Hey, Squid, we went over all that before you came in. She's just insisting she didn't know. They were asking if we asked Nikki about what she knew about Nat. Sorry, I know you came in late, but we did go over all that. Sorry.
I'm not saying I didn't know. I'm saying I know a lot of things. I didn't know everything.
Well, nobody knows everything, but we know enough not to entertain Nat.
Exactly. I feel like that's a cop out, Nikki. Like, oh, I didn't know everything. Like instead of just being like, all right, I made a mistake, I effed up. Like, whatever. I was curious what the girl had to say.
What does she need a cop out for? Like, what the fuck?
Hey, like this whole I didn't know everything. Like you knew enough, and nobody
knows.
No,
but I don't think that I made a mistake. I had somebody on my channel. That's it. Like, I don't understand how that's a mistake.
Well, have her back and see how that works out for you.
I don't have her back.
Okay.
I don't even know the woman. I've never spoke to her until yesterday.
And then on the other hand, you want us to feel bad for you, and then you say flippant things like that, and then you're nasty to me on Twitter.
I am not nasty. I asked you a question. I said, "Did you have Nat on your panel?"
You obviously know the answer because you were there coming.
Yeah, I do know the answer.
Now who's deflecting? Come on now.
But that's what I'm saying. How come it's okay for you but not me?
Listen, you made a mistake. You did. You need to own that mistake. Just say, yeah, I know what I should have known. I let the girl, whatever. It's my channel, whatever.
I'm just gonna say this. I don't even care. Call me petty, whatever. I think I have a right to be a little petty. Nikki, you don't need to answer for this. It's your fucking channel. Do whatever you want. Especially, you don't need to answer to questions like this from someone who can't even admit that maybe a disclaimer underneath one video in a pinned comment or something, maybe. informing viewers that, hey, new information was discovered. Please see this link. Just that. Someone who can't even admit to that is expecting you to admit that you made a fucking mistake here.
You guys, instead of sitting here insulting us, saying you didn't know, like, that's why there's still like this negative vibe right now because of that reason.
And why do I feel like the minute this ends, tomorrow she'll be sending me nasty tweets again? That's how I feel, Nikki.
Wait, what?
Negative vibe right now because of that reason.
And why do I feel like the minute this ends, tomorrow she'll be sending me nasty tweets again?
Who's she? Who is she saying she? She'll be sending me nasty tweets again. Is she talking about Nat or is she talking about Nikki?
That's how I feel, Nikki.
I'm sorry you feel that way.
I will not know what else it would take to try and make you see what all Nat has done.
Charlotte, no, you don't need to take.
Nikki can see what all that Nikki can see all that Nat has done and still have her up on her channel. Doesn't mean she doesn't see it. It just means that it's her channel and she's deciding what she's going to do with it. I mean,
I don't need to take anything to see what she has done. I'm done. I'll never do that again. Absolutely.
This is the thing, Nikki. You have to understand that at the time I did that stream almost a year ago, we didn't know everything like we know now.
So then how come you can't be like that with me then? I didn't know. I knew some things. I didn't know everything.
No, you knew.
Okay. Kay says we didn't know everything like we know now. Does anyone recall who the guest was on Kay's stream, like just before this? What was it? Maybe a week or two before this? Yeah, there was Little Miss Noble. Little Miss Noble already told this right directly to Kay, all this information. Said that Nat was the one behind it. Nat's the one who did this. Nat's the one who did that. And what does Kay do? Kay allows Nat up on her panel.
Enough. You knew, girl, you knew enough. Stop pretending like you didn't know. That's why there's this vibe right now, because nobody's falling for it. Nobody. No one on this panel, nobody in the chat, nobody. I would respect you more if you would just like stop trying to cop out behind the whole I didn't know everything. Like you knew enough.
I'm not copping out. I even stated on my stream, I don't know everything.
Listen, when I came on your stream, I gave you the benefit of the doubt until all these things were brought up to me later.
The fuck you did?
This is why I was so upset, because I knew what it was doing to friends of mine. I knew it was triggering them. I knew she was telling all these new lies.
You need to know that. And I didn't know all that. That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, I guess we're just not going to.
I want to see this real quick. When would she have Little Miss Noble on exactly? Okay, so there's the Nat one. So was it here? I can't get it to say the phone. Live stream panel and on all the craziness. How a crystal ball in that. Nothing's loading fast enough. Fuck, it's gonna drive me fucking nuts. I'm gonna go back to playing.
You can't know everything. Like I understand you didn't know this, you didn't know that.
Yeah, I know that I know a lot of things. Yes, I do. Absolutely.
Cop-out. This is a cop-out. Anyways, I gotta go put my kid to bed. I'm sick of the cop-out. Okay, thank you for having me on. It was nice to warn everybody about all this nonsense. And I hope that people stop copping out and they just don't be copping out anymore. Okay, guys.
Thank you, AZ. Love you.
Bye. Love you guys. Bye.
I want to thank everybody too for the super chats. It was so busy there, I didn't get to thank them. Jennifer for the 10, just saying 69, and Rose for the 50. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate you guys. After, how do you know about children?
Did you know about children? About Nat using children's images on CP?
I have heard of it. I didn't know all that she did it to, but I did hear about something about CP and children. Yes, I hear about that. I never seen it be like a thing. Like nobody had told me it was done to me or whoever. But I did hear about the CP on children. Yeah, that was messed up. I didn't know it actually
put out
happened, though.
a video that made it look like she was being raped.
See, I don't know any of that shit. Are you kidding me?
No, I wish I was kidding you.
Did I hide it, Carly? Did I actually hide it? Sorry, guys.
Oh, here we go. All right, got it. Okay.
Go ahead.
It's off.
So yeah, I can't pull up dates on my with the extension on it. I gotta do it on here. History. Okay, so this stream here, or the stream that she had Nat on, was the date on that was July 17th, 2021. And the stream where she had Little Miss Noble on why is it not playing here? There we go. Okay, now it'll come up. There we go. That date was June 30th. So what I say, July 17th was the second one. So that's, I don't know, how many days are in June? I don't know, it was 30 or 31, but we'll go with 30. So 17 days. 17 days before she had Nat up on panel, she was informed all about Nat by Little Miss Noble. Just remember that, Nikki.
Oh my God.
Yeah, and like I was trying to say earlier, we haven't even talked about how Nat swats people.
Yeah.
So like after I went on your live yesterday, I had to warn my husband that we might get swatted.
What is that? That's when somebody calls, I'm not sure what they say, but like a whole bunch of people, the police, I mean, come to your house.
Exactly.
Oh my God.
Weapons are on.
That didn't happen though, right?
No, that has happened.
Yes, it has happened. I just don't know that I buy.
Oh my God, this is the funniest fucking comment I think I've ever seen. What do you call a channel that's dedicated to negative Katie content and a subscriber base that is here for negative Katie content? I'm sorry. I didn't know that we had to show positive content on our channel about something that we disagree with. Please do tell me again how I'm supposed to display shit, or any of us are supposed to display shit on our channel. Please tell us, do we need like an equal amount of positive and negative? I mean, is that how this works? I mean, please tell me, what are we missing? I don't really care. You can classify my channel as anything you want. I don't really give a shit. That's true. Boy, you know, it's interesting just how many people are throwing such a hissy fit in chat because we're commentating on another channel stream here.
This, I just don't know. I'm not trying to be rude to you, Nikki, but you're on Twitter. This stuff was all over Twitter.
No, I know that it was, but I didn't know all like what was real, what wasn't.
Yeah.
Saltz would lie about being swatted by Nat. I mean, Saltz is Saltz, but he's not going to.
Saltz even showed the email that was sent.
Yeah.
To the police.
I didn't like. I seen some things, but I didn't see everything. Was what I'm trying to say. Like I don't.
Yeah.
There was something like I didn't happen to you, Charlotte. I didn't even know that you did that RPE thing on our channel. I mean, there's a lot of things I don't know.
Yeah.
I was, you know, I'm sorry if I upset you guys.
Yeah, I just don't think you understand how triggering that was for so many people.
No, I don't, because I wasn't there. You're right.
Well,
don't.
You were there, Nick.
I want to get back to that in a second, but I get what you're saying. Steve said that my channel is not an anti-channel, and to him, I'm guessing it's not. I mean, my channel is whatever it is to you. You can describe it as such. You know, it is what it is.
Stop
No, I
saying
mean,
that. Yeah, I just don't think you understand how triggering it was for so many people.
No, I don't, because I wasn't there. You're right. I don't.
You were there, Nikki. Stop.
No, I
saying
mean
you
in the
were there. You were
crossfire.
there.
In the crossfire. In the crossfires. Now, I wasn't there in that. In the what she did the show and stuff. I didn't have that happen to me. So I'm agreeing with you and saying no. I did.
Dude, I think I paid attention more than Nikki, and I don't fucking know half of this shit. You know, whatever. I mean, I don't expect any other channel on YouTube to know my experience just because they happen to be in a chat here and there. Okay. It's, man, you're asking way too much of people. You're asking that you're expecting them to have paid attention. Come on. You think the whole country's on Adderall or something?
Didn't know how that would feel. Absolutely not. It didn't happen to me.
And at the time I was getting all of those threats, you know, even though after a little bit I thought it was Nat, I still had Michael Saltz, who's this like high-powered attorney who's supposed to know what he's doing, you know, trying to convince me that no, it's not Nat. You know, these are professionals. So that scared me even more, thinking, okay, it's not Nat. So
wow, you're insane, True Ball of Wax. I knew stuff, but just not all. The all is how she is escaping being honest. When you rewatch, you will see how bad Nikki disrespected what this was about. It's a shame. What? Yo, you guys, what makes you think you were fucking anyone here on this panel was even deserving of Nikki's respect? I mean, come on. It's not like you gave it to her. Because let's see, what was it that was said about Backwards Barbie there? Charlotte had made a statement, something like, I DM'd her, I reached out to Backwards Barbie in DMs or whatever to let her know about that. So she respected Backwards Barbie to reach out to her privately, but not Nikki. She put that shit on blast.
is people really going to show up at my door with it, you know, with weapons?
Yeah. Because I remember that he didn't believe it was Nat. He did state those things on Twitter. I remember reading that. And then not now, but after that, he did.
Every time I would try to say that it was Nat, he would get on Twitter and he would tweet out that no, it wasn't Nat, and I didn't know what I was talking about.
Wow. So what's going on with him now? With this Nat stuff?
Dark. He's went quiet.
Yeah, I haven't seen anything from him. Not at all. Well, I figured like the Toddy case is done, right? So I didn't think he would be back. But then again, I'm thinking, well, if he was involved with Nat, like, wouldn't there still be something? Especially him being a lawyer.
She's in the UK, so it's a lot harder to prosecute somebody in the UK.
I think there's still a lot of things going on behind the scenes, but I'm not going to mention too much. So
we're supposed to salute Steve every morning. What? I don't know if I can do that, but I mean, can I just like wave hi?
Yeah.
I'm talking
hopefully
about
you understand
something
why I was
chat.
upset when I came on.
I do.
I mean, I hear her lying about all my friends. They're all getting triggered again.
Yeah, I'd be pissed too.
With all these new lies and.
Yeah, I know. I get it. I'm sorry. I hope you're okay.
I'm okay, but my friends aren't, and I'm like,
yeah, I know you're kidding. I know
you could ever have in life. So when my friends are hurting,
no, Stina, I know you're kidding. I know that came across, at least to me, it came across very well. But I just thought it was funny.
I'm hurting.
That's actually how it should be. That's a good thing to know. You know, that's how friends should be. So I don't blame you.
Yeah, I
just want Nat to like crawl back under her rock.
We want people to not interact with her on Twitter.
Yeah.
Don't interact with her on YouTube. Don't give her views. Don't give her tweets. Nothing.
Okay.
I definitely won't now.
I wanna something here in my comments. Okay, Jujubee says, I would also like to defend Nikki and who the heck knows the real story with Nat. She is doing her own investigation and got rated for it. That's exactly what happened. Like, she was asking questions. She reached out to a party involved in everything and asked them questions. And people attacked her for having the nerve to ask the questions publicly or whatever. I mean, they said over and over again that what they were worried about is like new people coming across and believing Nat's story, believing her nonsense, and believing the shit. We know you can't control that. This shit's gonna happen. So when you see that happen, sure, put out the countering information or the whatever. Put out whatever the fuck you want in response to it, or in whatever, in offense to it or defense to it. I don't care. Whatever. Put out whatever the fuck you want. Sure. But shutting people down for asking questions, I mean, for trying to learn the story. I mean, that's what was going on here, was trying to understand something. And you can think that Nikki was lying all you want. You can think that she knew or whatever. Bottom line is, she knew that there were going to be viewers who didn't know. So she was still giving opportunity for people to see Nat, for people to see into this, and for other people to counteract it with information. I mean, especially since, I mean, y'all say that Nat never really went anywhere. She's been doing like 77 videos since March 7th or something. Well, then shit, somebody needs to be fucking counteracting the shit, right? But I mean, you want to attack someone and just gang up on them and shut them down for asking questions?
That was yesterday. Now
it's like adding fuel to the fire.
Yeah.
She wants the link for the mic. I'm gonna put it in there. Sorry, guys, I didn't mean to interrupt. It's hard to read the chat and stay.
It is. Yesterday was crazy. I
had like 500 people in the live chat.
Yeah, you've got a lot of people in your chat, Charlotte. I don't know how you do it.
It's not.
I've had a few of those. It's crazy.
I didn't see where you said who it was.
Are you there, Julie?
No attention at all. Started her. Yes.
Hello. No, I was just going to say, like, Nikki, someone asked us in my stream, like, what's the difference between Kay having that on and Nikki having that on? The difference was that.
Sorry, let me go back to my chair. That's who it was, I believe, that said Reagan's friends with Nat. Who? I didn't catch who you're referring to with that comment. I missed that. Everyone just shared Nat's videos and DMs. Don't act like you did. A few, like if 77 is the actual number, I can guarantee you, like, I haven't even shared discussions about her 77 times, really. I think maybe since March, maybe like 5 videos I was aware of. Maybe. Hey, Moderate. How you doing? Okay, here we go. Don't I have this set to subscribers? Oh no, I don't. I didn't. I did that the other video. I didn't do that permanently. Oops, my bad. Let's do that real quick. Live. Oh my god, so fucking slow. All right, customization. All right, there. Now it's set to subscribers only. Sorry, guys, I forgot. Sorry, mods, I forgot. All right, it did it now. Yeah, Angela. Yeah, I heard her say that. Angela or Erin Charlotte said she got messages. Someone was standing near her house. Blah blah. Yeah. When I heard her say that, I recalled. I paused and recalled my own experience there. I got I got an email from someone saying, I'm outside your house now and I have a gun or some shit like that. And as I'm reading this, I'm walking home from work, and yeah, it's nighttime. It's like 9:30 or whatever. And I'm reading this just as like I'm coming up on my property line, and I just start laughing my ass off as I'm reading this. Like it was just like the perfect visual to depict how comical this shit was. I don't know how else to explain it. All right. Why isn't that playing?
Like, this is actually my question for Nikki. So, see, when you're letting that on, what was your intent? Like, what did you think she was going to say, or what was the intent of having it up?
To talk about Lindsay. That was my shame. I put it out there. That's what my show was. I couldn't believe that Lindsay had posted those screenshots. It was just insane. I mean, right? Like, since Lindsay do anything like that?
Okay, well, the reason...
How did Nat get involved yesterday, Nikki?
What, sorry?
How did Nat get involved yesterday? Like, you went live to talk about Lindsay and the DMs with Katie, right?
Yeah, I did.
Did she
and then
show up, or?
Yeah, that's what. I don't just go live. I have a schedule for Wednesday and Thursday. That's it. Don't go live ever. So my mod didn't even know. I was getting asked in Discord, "You're live?" I didn't know. I just did it. I just wanted to talk.
Wait, I wasn't talking about. I don't know when this comment was made. I just saw it now in StreamYard. It could have been a while ago. When it says 2:25 a.m. So, oh shit, this comment was made like 45 minutes ago. Zara said, "Well, you talk about Katie at work to the bar lawyers." No, I was talking about the court case. I was talking about the images and shit. What was the fuckery that was going on in this federal court case with a retired lawyer who worked the federal circuit? You know what I mean? Yeah, no, it wasn't at all about Katie.
Talk about what Lindsay had posted because I couldn't believe it. It was what?
So what would Nat know about Lindsay then that made you bring it up?
Just what she was in the chat and she was talking a bit, and then everybody was like, "We'll have her on panel, and I didn't think anything of it. It's like, okay, well, she can help me kind of figure out like where these came from, who did it, what was going on, because I don't see anything like that.
I think that partly answers the question of the difference. The difference is Kate had streamed. LMN came on to sort of talk about what she's been accused of. Nat came on, people were asking her like, who infiltrated you, blah blah blah. You know, everyone at that point, Nat was just being uncovered as this like what she is, and everyone was asking questions, and you know we were finding things out. But she wasn't coming on to like talk about Katie or anything like that. Now it's a year on, everything's out about Nat and what she's done, and the difference is that back then,
I don't understand this at all. Apparently, Pork Chop, who clearly just doesn't want to admit that they fucked up or whatever with their conclusions that they jumped to. I think this is how it's done. I would like to officially request. Oh, good thing you added all the emojis and shit there, because otherwise we'd have no fucking clue. Officially request disclaimers on both Nikki and Aaron's videos saying that the accusations against us by guests and replays are what guest? What guest am I having on? No guest is on right now. So, okay, your disclaimer, your request here, duly noted. If and when I have a guest on stating as such, okay. But also too, I'd like to point out that I will do this, sure, but only if afterward there is some sort of huge declaration of proof showing how the things that you were accused of on my stream were false. When you can show me that, sure, I'll put that disclaimer up. You bet. In fact, you know what? If I know about it, you don't even have to show it to me. I'll do it because it's the right fucking thing to do. Yeah, because that's how I roll.
Kay didn't have it on to talk about Lindsay Chrisley and talking bitch about Katie, you know what I mean? You know, you opening that door, I just don't really get how. Sorry, 2 seconds. I just don't get.
Yeah. Oh, Claire, Claire sent me a screenshot because someone sent her the tweet there, whatever that Pork Chop put up. Yeah, you probably don't know what that is. I should share with you this fucking crazy message that Pork Chop sent me the other day. Like, Well, actually, no. I think I put it up on Twitter, so I think it's up there.
How there's a clear difference there, in my opinion, because it's like it was more like allowing Katie Nat up because as if she had some sort of dirt on Katie Joy, and I think there's
Sarah, in that instance, that whole I'm outside your house with a gun. Yeah, that was hilarious. At least I think that's why you made your comment or whatever. Where to go again? So threats are joking, but the cult thing isn't. Wait, maybe you're not talking to me. All right, never mind. My bad. Okay, yeah, you weren't talking to me. My bad. I take that back.
Clear difference between Kay's intentions of having her up, why Kay had her up. He called her out. Kay was calling her out for what she had done to Charlotte and others and stuff like that. But
at that time, we'd never heard her side of the story.
Yeah.
Oh yes, Sarah. The stream that I believe Easy's exact words were, Unirex over there spitting out something facts. What was it? Some truth bombs. I forget what it was, but yeah, that's what she said.
And we heard the LMNs, but at that point it was like, right, and you know what Kay's like, she'll call you out. So that was kind of the different the difference there. And I just don't think it's really compatible. You know what I mean? It's not a comparison, basically, is what I'm trying to say. If that makes sense.
Yeah, it does.
Fiona, did you want to say something?
Yes, I did. Where do I start?
I know. I feel you.
Yeah. And by the way, hello, fellow Glaswegian.
I'm Glaswegian, oh my God. Hello, Fiona. I love the accent.
I've been trying to get hold of you for ages, and woman.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Listen,
no way.
Here. I'm not putting the link up I'm not putting a link up in my chat stream or whatever for one of her videos. I will go to AZ's channel. I will tell you about how what it says, how long ago it was, and I will tell you the title, and you can go pull it up your fucking self. But yeah, it's right. It's maybe like just a few minutes in that she says it. Hell, I'll find you the timestamp though. That'll only take a second. Yes, I knew it was still up on her channel, so. What was that? It was like last fall. It was before Brian Landry, I think. It's showing that I watched these Brian Landry ones, but I never watched any of those anywhere. I don't get it. There it is. Okay. From 10 months ago, OG cult members flip. Wow. Are we closer to the truth? So let's see what's a keyword I can search. Okay. Yeah. Oh, okay. My bad. It's like the fucking 30 seconds into the video. Yeah, just, you know what? Just pull up the video. OG cult members flip from 10 months ago. Just start playing from the beginning. The first minute, you'll have your answer. Jesus Christ.
Get a hold of me. I love it.
Aye, well, I have, but my Twitter's protected, so you can't see me. Anyway, I'm not part of this community, right?
Right.
The only reason that I was paying attention to this is because it's something that's come out of Great Debate Community, then Non Sequitur, then everything else that went on, right? So you know where that's.
Wow. So Unirock is still trying to say that we're the ones behind that. That's cute. That's cute. He's still trying to do Katie's bidding. Oh, poor kid. You know, I offered, I extended the olive branch, and I offered to be Unirock's new Katie Joy. I offered that, but I don't know. Apparently he'd rather keep lapping up her shit.
Going, okay. And then I noticed a wee Glaswegian was messed up in this, and I thought, oh, I need to watch this. But anyway.
Isn't there like a YouTube channel called Street Beefs or something? I almost want to call Unirock out on it. I totally box him.
Yeah, it's all your fault.
Sorry.
But I am not part of this community, Nikki.
Okay.
And I knew all of this about Nat. Now, how come I knew all of that? Because you see,
we all knew some stuff. I agree with that. Absolutely. We all knew some stuff.
You keep saying, but I didn't know everything. Listen, I don't know everything about this planet. But I still know when I walk out my front door, I won't float away because of gravity. I know enough. I know enough. Okay? Now, I didn't follow Michael Saltz.
Oh my God, you're killing me.
I saw
Holy
when
shit,
he
you're
shared
me. You're fucking killing me
4
too.
emails that were sent.
What the fuck
3 of them to the police, claiming that Saltz was attacking his own wife and child with a gun. And the 4th one, claiming to be, it was sent to the police in KJP's area, claiming that Brian Laundrie was at her home and had shot her husband and was holding her hostage. The sheriff turned up at her house that day.
Okay, I'm just going to say this now. I don't know who the fuck Fiona is, whatever, okay? But the fact is, see, you're using empathetic as a word to describe someone who is on stream right now displaying anything but empathy. Just saying.
He was in her basement. Yeah, Brian Laundrie was supposedly in KJ's basement, and then her husband,
so you know about that.
supposedly holding.
So you know about that?
Yeah, but I didn't know that was from Nat.
If you knew about that, you knew it came from Nat.
No,
put those tweets out. And he knew they were.
Don't get me wrong.
Nat.
I'm not saying that. Oh shit.
No,
I'm not saying that it didn't come from Nat. But just because you know about it doesn't mean you know where it came from.
Either of those two could have ended up really, really badly. It's a terrible thing to do to anybody.
Yeah, it is.
But you knew enough about that. You knew enough.
I did not know that it was about Nat. I've never even seen anybody saying that it was about Nat. KJ even did say that.
How could you possibly know that story and not know that Nat sent the police there?
Nikki, how could you possibly not know what they fucking know? Like, come on.
That doesn't even
That's
make
what
sense.
they're saying.
It does make sense because I watched KJ and KJ didn't even say anything about Nat. She was talking, saying what was happening.
See, here's the thing. What if Nikki did know? What if she did know? What's your point? Like, what point did you prove that she did know? So what? It's still her fucking channel. She can do what she wants. Okay, listen. If she were to have come to me for advice, say, hey, should I have this person? I would have said, fuck no, don't do it. Okay, so I get what you're saying. But it's her channel. It's her decision. I mean, you're giving her shit for not choosing what you would have just chosen.
Because she didn't know who was sending it. It was Saltz.
So then how am I supposed to know? That's what I mean. I didn't know.
Because Michael Saltz tweeted them all out, and he put out a link to the police in the UK to contact should you be a victim of Nat. He put out the wrong police, mind you. But
what does that have to do with anything? Because Saltz said, hey, if you're a victim of Nat, please go to this website and make a report with the police. What does that have to do with the fucking Brian Laundrie shit? Like, where's the connect? Oh my God.
The link.
But she's, the most empathetic person.
link and the phone number of the police to contact should it happen to you. That's
Those
been all
tweets
over
are still
Twitter.
up too. They're still
Yeah,
up.
I didn't
They
know that
are.
it was not, or if it, no idea.
But
I know what happened,
you
but I didn't know who it was from. I thought it was just from YouTubers.
I mean,
oh, for
Nikki,
fuck's
That's
sake.
what I was
Sorry,
in the
ladies.
impression of.
I'm sorry. Listen, Nikki, I'm not going to stay much longer, okay? And I don't mean to give you a hard time, and I've never even spoken to you before, but I'm sitting watching you trying to flannel these ladies here, and it's making me really cross. You're not fooling me. You're not fooling the live chat. Everybody knows you're fooling nobody.
But yeah, she's like the most empathetic person.
And that you are full of BS. And I'll tell you one other thing. There's a number of subjects you've brought up here. Oh, I heard such and such. Didn't this... This is this way of putting out the new rumours, was it? But I'm just asking questions. You're at it, pal. You are at it. I'm not buying it. Now, I'm sorry if I'm coming on really strong.
No, I agree with you, Fiona.
I don't watch KGP because her subjects don't interest me. I am not for her. I am not against her. Okay? So don't think I'm here to simp for KGP or anything like that. But the one thing I can't stand is
I'm good, Claire. I'm going to wrap it up in a minute.
Flannel these ladies. AZ. Nail it.
Thank you, Claire.
I'm sorry you feel that way.
I bet you're sorry that I feel that way. How about being sorry that you're doing this to these ladies?
I didn't do anything to these ladies.
When
Did
you
you
had
let
her
the
on-
flame
when you-
burn that?
when you had her on last night, see all the people that have turned up. I've been looking at comment sections today. The number of new people who are actually saying, I think that's KJP. Go and read the comments on the videos. Look at what Backwood Barbie put out today. Somebody I don't even know. Right, okay, you look at
I
that.
don't.
I've seen that on video. I've seen
I
that
can't even,
mother
I don't even
on
know what's
video.
being said.
I have
To be
heard
honest,
that
I
voice. She
gotta
is
really
from the
listen.
UK. She has an English accent. She is not a blonde woman in Minnesota. I can tell you that.
Holy shit, dude. Fiona's got a great perception of the obvious.
Right now. But you having her on last night. And here we all are. And the brand new rumours are starting. And now KJP is getting called that. And she'll get blamed for what was sent to Lindsay Chrisley. And what if Lindsay Chrisley now gets swatted by Nat? How many kids has Lindsay got?
Did she just say, what if Lindsay Chrisley now gets swatted by Nat? Oh my God. Like fucking, that would have to be like the dumbest fucking police force like in America. Which, okay, fine, it's America. But still, I mean, I think that when it comes to shit like that, like swatting, I think maybe not most, but I think a lot of police agencies have kind of caught on it. Like they're a little more cautious about shit. But yeah, this is Lindsay Chrisley. Like they gotta know that I'm willing to bet that being in the public eye like Lindsay's been, that this wouldn't be the first time the swatting attempt might have even been attempted on her. Like, did she really just fucking say that? Oh my God.
Go.
I think just a son.
She's got her little
Just
boy.
a son.
Shit.
She's got one at the moment.
Did I?
Before
Okay,
she's
no, never mind.
swatted.
Okay.
Think on that, Darren. Think on that. The next time you decide to try something like this, because all you're
What? I'm
doing.
not sure what you're saying. I haven't done anything to Lindsay Chrisley or to start anything. I don't understand how Lindsay did shit
You
for
don't
me.
get it. You don't get it. Do you?
I think
You
she's
really
saying
don't
it's
get
like
it.
the consequences of having Net on a panel.
Okay, let me get this straight. They're trying to say that swatting, like all these things would be the consequence of Nikki having that up on panel. Really? Nikki, your panel's that really fucking powerful. Holy shit. Like, it's like responsible for all things. Huh. Like this kind of fucking asshole. Like, I mean, what if Nikki believes that? And what if some really fucked up shit happens that has nothing to do with one? I mean, you're wow. You're exploiting something to really just put someone through the ringer with some guilt. It's just, but why? Like, don't take the responsibility of people doing fucked up shit off of the people doing the fucked up shit.
Yes.
Again,
I'm sorry if I sound angry. I will cut you some slack until I listen to you lie to these.
I haven't lied though. I don't know what I'm lying about.
You playing dumb though.
Okay. Nikki, come on now. You know that Fiona has probably watched your channel like religiously, so she knows if you're. Oh my God.
That's the thing.
Have I not said and
time
stated in my live, I do know who Nat is and I know what she has done. I may not know everything, but I do know some things. Yes, I do. I never
But
stated
surely
that I
all you
didn't.
know is enough not to let it up though. Like surely what you
And really, I mean, what if okay, let's say that this information that all these things that Nat's done and everything, let's say it's common knowledge, and that Nikki has heard of this and is aware of this. Does she supposed to just fucking wholeheartedly believe everything she hears? Especially when it comes to the because let's face it, she would have heard about this information from the internet, right? Do you think she believes everything that she sees and reads on the internet? Again, not defending that, not at all. But you are laying these crazy expectations on someone. And it's not realistic. It's selfish. I don't know how else to put it.
know is enough not to let it up.
How is this anyone's problem though but mine? I'm be the one in target, not anybody else.
No, it's
No, that's not true.
That's not true.
That's not true because she used your platform to actually get other people targeted, including Shane's, etc. As far as she's concerned, you let her up. User as good as gold, but like it's the people she's infiltrated on your platform that she's going to go after and get it.
Brett sent a super chat. Thank you, Brett. It says, for the love of God, stop playing dumb. And a lot of other people, Nikki, are saying that you knew all about the swatting.
She said, holy shit. Kay must feel like this immense sense of guilt then for all the fuckery and bullshit that she caused from having Nat up and stream, right? I mean, right? Holy shit.
With Roadhog, so you did know.
I do know about the swatting with Roadhog. I never said I didn't.
Okay, so you knew Nat swats people and you were still okay.
Yeah, but I don't know if it was from Nat. He doesn't even know, from what I understand. He has no idea who did it.
Let's face it, it's Roadhog. If he could claim that fucking Satan was behind it or whatever, it's Roadhog. I mean, who's gonna believe him?
Nobody does.
Lord help me.
I don't think anyone's ever interacted with Nat that did not end up regretting it.
Yeah, I believe that absolutely. I do believe that.
You're so right, GGB. Listen, EKC, in this community, we encourage groupthink, no personal opinions through processes or research requires. In fact, we judge and belittle for those trials. You're right.
So did you, like, let's just cut to the chase, right? Sorry, I'm eating toast. Did you think that maybe, like, did you bring that up thinking she'll give some exclusive about Katie Joy and Lindsay Chrisley? Like, was that a click thing, views thing, like, that kind of thing?
She stated she knew about these screenshots that Lindsay posted.
Well, of course she knows. She made them.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
well, that's the thing. That's the difference between you and Kay, as you done it for an exclusive, something against Katie Joy, rather than, bringing her on, asking her questions, calling her out for the hell she's been putting.
Julie, come on. Even you can't believe that bullshit. There's the difference between you and Kay. You did it for an exclusive. Kay didn't do it for an exclusive. Okay, sure. My God, it's
everyone else through. That answers the question. Is the difference between Kay having that up and you having that up?
Listen,
the only difference between Kay having that up and Nikki having that up is that you approve of Kay doing it, but not Nikki.
Not know that I was going to show up. I didn't know. She came in my chat. Like, how am I supposed to know? I thought she was gone. I didn't even know she was still around. Nobody even believed it was her. So when she came in, I asked her up on my channel. I was like, yeah, go up. Tell us what's going on. These screenshots. Because from what I think I understand, she's the one that somebody put them on TikTok apparently. Lindsay got them and posted on her Instagram, and I found all this stuff on Without a Crystal Ball Reddit. It was 9 minutes. It was posted 9 minutes, and I was like looking at it, didn't read it all, just read like the first couple paragraphs or whatever, and then I was like, I'm gonna go live. I want to talk about this. This is insane. Like, what's going on? Because it was crazy.
You'll see now everybody that listens, or not everybody, but a lot of the people that I saw in there that are new to my channel, they were believing that, and that just gives her a bigger audience to try and manipulate and end up hurting.
So what
people that
I want to talk about this. This is insane. Like, what's going on? Because it was crazy.
You'll see now everybody that listens, or not everybody, but a lot of the people that I saw in there that are new to my channel, they were believing that, and that just gives her a bigger audience to try and manipulate and end up hurting.
So what do I do then?
So then reveal why they shouldn't. I mean, or at least at the very least, maybe trust Nikki to bring that to light. That could have very well happened. I mean, every time Nat exposes herself, she risks exposing herself to some degree. I mean,
well, you stop acting dumb for a start. That's what you do.
Fuck you.
Fiona,
you don't-
are you mad?
Sorry?
Don't be rude.
It was the most empathetic way I've ever heard that put to someone. Just stop being so fucking dumb.
I think so.
Maybe. Sorry.
Listen,
Okay, so
Nikki, I don't believe you're this dumb. I really don't. I'm going to quote myself later on today. I don't believe you're this dumb, because if you were, you would never.
I'm
have
not
got-
dumb. I'm not dumb.
You'd never have got to this age in life with walking out into traffic or accidentally swallowing a weasel. Seriously, girl, you need to get a grip. You really need to get a grip. I think.
Oh, I'm sorry,
Yeah,
Barbaric.
it's
You
insane.
you must have came in a little late here. Wouldn't you think the main difference is Kay had her on when people were trying to sort things, but now people know. Kay knew because 17. I already went and looked this up on her channel, because 17 days before Nat was on panel, she had Little Miss Noble up on stream. Remember that? Where Little Miss Noble just very bluntly and directly told everyone who the fuck Nat was and what the fuck she was doing. Remember that? So yeah, she knew. Like, Kay knew.
All of the stuff, like the stuff that learning tonight is crazy.
Hey, Ronnie, thanks for the super chat. It says Nikki doesn't deserve your attention. She's feigning
You love
ignorance,
that, don't you?
but she's sorry that you feel that way.
Nikki, you can pull this back. You really can. But you need to come clean.
Come clean of what? I don't understand that. That's what I'm not.
You need to come clean, Nikki. You need to come clean. You want it. In other words, you want to get this to stop. You want us to back off or pull back or whatever it is she said. Then you need to come clean. You need to tell us what we want to know. Fuck. I mean, they even sound like a fucking mob at this point.
Understanding.
Oh, this, I didn't know this about it. I didn't know that about it. Sorry, nobody's in it.
Okay, yeah. I'm going to get angry, so I'm going to end this. It's getting late. I think I'm going to pick this up, though, again at some point very soon, maybe the next stream, I don't know, and just finish it real quick. Before I wrap this up, though, I meant to do this in the beginning of the stream here, and I completely forgot. Luckily, though, thankfully, I was just reminded. I don't even remember what reminded me, but something did. I was told, well, now it's Wednesday, but Tuesday, yesterday, that it was someone's birthday. And I meant to say happy birthday to them when I started the stream. My apologies. But yeah, JJ, happy 51st birthday. Yay. Okay, on that note, I'm going to wrap this up. So, oh, wait, there's a, okay, yep, all right, I already went through chat. So yeah, I'm done. I'm wrapping this up. So thank you everyone for being here. And I'm working tomorrow. Yeah, I think Friday night I'll be streaming because I'm not working Friday night. So, all right, guys.